I got rid of it. Hello, my name's 𝐴𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵, and today I'm gonna teach you guys everything that I know about cars. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding. You guys are gonna be teaching me everything you know. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't me. Yeah, it's on time. I'm on time. The Gumi didn't come back. Be me. She was on time. I was on time. Even though some of you guys said late. Okay, so I'm gonna illustrate for you guys what a car is. Okay, so a car, the anatomy of a car, it has the hood. Okay, this is the hood of the car. There's like you open this up and there's like an engine. Okay, then there's the front bumper on the front, as opposed to the back bumper, which is on the back. There's the wheels of the car, and then above that there's like the wheel guard. Okay, the wheels are rubber, and they're on the outside of a thing called not a hubcap. It's like a spindle. It's like a spindle. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's a spindle. And then it's got the thing on it that's called a hubcap, and that's what people steal when you happen to go to the Walmart in the bad area. The one that's in enough of a bad area where it should have a security officer parked out front with their flashing lights, but also they just know it'd be a waste of money, and so they don't. Yeah. So then you have the rest of the car, the part that doesn't open, and in here, this is where like the engine is. Unless you have like one of the metrosexual cars, in which case the engine is in the back. There's the windshield and the little rubber thing in front of it, and in here there's like the windshield wipers, and in here somewhere you do your oil changes. What? Don't worry about it. This is the windshield, and it's really, I gotta say, it's really annoying that it is the year of our Lord 2023, and for some reason we have not invented windshield wipers that cover the entire thing. Because for some reason, when it's raining, the windshield wipers are like, and they cover this area. This area. A fucking M-shaped area. Bullshit. Bullshit. We should have window wipers that are like compressed air that like shoot the rain off the sides. I'm just saying. Windshield wipers are kind of bullshit. I think we've evolved past the current state of windshield wipers. Yeah, laser wipers. Then there's the hood. Not the hood. The sunroof. No, it's only a sunroof if it has a window, right? It's the roof. It's the roof. The roof of the vehicle. Now, this is the thing where when you're a child, you get in trouble for reaching up and touching the little air pockets inside the ceiling, because there's like the little bits of fabric that drape down, and you poke at them as a kid, and your parents are like, "Stop poking at that, Pippa. Stop poking at it. You're gonna leave fingerprints." And it's like, well, you know what? There's already water damage on one corner. There's fucking unidentified liquids on the other side. You know what? Like, it's already trashed. Okay, the ceiling, the little carpeting for the ceiling is already coming down. What's a little bit of fingerprints on it? That's what I'm saying. Liner, yeah. Okay, so then there's like the back of the car, right? And then there's like the back wheels. Okay, and this is what gets a lot of people. So apparently there's like this thing called four-wheel drive. And so what a lot of people do is they use only front-wheel drive. And so when there's like snow and stuff, you start slipping and sliding because you're only these wheels actually are getting power. These ones are not. And then when people get into like accidents and stuff, they forget to put it in the four-wheel, and they're sitting there like, "Oh man, we gotta call AAA." And it's like, well, if you put it in the four-wheel drive and then like put some pressure on the back of the vehicle, you could probably get out of there. But yeah, you call AAA. So then there's like the doors and stuff. Now these things are big bullshit. I don't like car doors. For some reason, they're the easiest fucking thing to catch your finger on. I don't understand it. There's like the little rubber insulator that's inside the car door. That shit Half the time, it's got like slices in it, like somebody took a goddamn sword to it. No idea how the fuck that happens. It's just a thing that occurs naturally, I guess. Mafia truck. It's not a mafia truck. Then there's, if you're lucky, there's like the back seat. Now, people that suck will get cars that only have front doors. And if you have to ride in the back seat, they have to tilt their front seat forward and then let you go by, and then you sit there. And then if there's like an accident or something, well, you're kind of fucked because the only emergency exit is in the front. So you're basically dead, kiddo. You're basically dead. So basically, I think anybody who buys a car that only has front doors and has no back doors should be, if there's an accident, I think they should be charged with involuntary manslaughter because you bought a two-door car knowing what the consequences would be if you had passengers. I hate you. I'm trying to think of what else. There's a lot of different kinds of cars. There's a lot of different kinds of cars. So now that we're done with the anatomy of the car. Oh wait, yeah, there's also something in the back. It's called a muffler or an exhaust pipe. This is the thing where in the morning, if you start the car and you stand behind it, it lets off nice fumes. Alright, so now let's talk about different kinds of cars. 𝐶𝑯𝑨𝒀𝑚𝑐𝐭, baby, what if it only has front seats? Well, you're sick. Only psychopaths only have cars with front seats. Wild Warrington, North Pivot. This is just Citroen 2CV van. I don't know what these words mean, buddy. Okay, let's talk about types of cars. Okay, so there's like the standard car, right? Where it's kind of like this. It's kind of, well, the wheels are more even than that. And it's got like the little bumper, right? And it's got the little thing in the front. And it's got 4 doors. Okay, so there's this kind of car. And this is the kind of car that's kind of like the NPC of the road. If you drive this, you're basically an NPC and your life is expendable. Because if you get into an accident with a real car, you're gonna fucking die. Sucks to suck. You made your decision though. Then, one step below NPC car is the ad car. Now these, in video game terms, are like ads. Basically, these cars, they usually don't have a back seat. They don't even have real engines sometimes. Sometimes it's like it's like a little electric vehicle and there's just fucking like nothing in it basically. And these are the cars where they only have like the front seat and you get in and you're basically like the car version of a crepe and you're gonna fucking die if you ever get into an accident. Just like you could hit a fucking pedestrian and it's over, you're dead. Smart car, yeah, they're called smart cars, although you're not very smart if you drive them in my opinion. Because again, you're gonna fucking die if you hit even like a goddamn deer. Okay, it's not to say deers aren't scary. Deers are very scary. Okay, let's talk about real vehicles now. Now, a little bit of a controversial start, but I'm gonna say minivans are a good vehicle. Okay, source. Mamakin had a minivan once, and when I was a kid, it's not technically legal, but I like to go in the minivan, and I would play in the back. And I'd have, like, my toys and stuff, and I'd play in the back, and I wouldn't be buckled up or nothing. You just take the fucking seats out of that bitch, and you play, if you're a child, you just play in the back. Now, another cool thing about minivans, you're homeless, you have a house, actually, if you have a minivan, or a full-size van. If you have, like, a fully, like, boxed-in thing like this, you can remove the seats and stuff, or you can fold them down. You basically have, like, a little house, and I think that is very based. So minivans, although they're smaller than real vans, they do get a pass from me. They do get a pass from me. Then there's like real vans, which are like minivans, but not mini. It's kind of in the name. They're the same thing, but bigger. And sometimes they have like a fuck ton of doors. There's like church vans and shit. And they got like fucking 3 doors on the sides, which is entirely unnecessary. But I guess sometimes it is necessary because like the seats are like lined up in specific ways and stuff, and so like people did it. And I don't know. They're kind of cool, but I like the vans where you can like take the seats out very easily and like basically just have like a little house. Then there's trucks, and now there's multiple kinds of trucks. There's like the little baby trucks where it feels like a husband asked his wife, "Babe, can we get a truck?" And the wife said, "I don't really want a truck. They're kind of big, and also we don't really need one." And so the husband was like, "Well, what if we just get like a small truck?" And she was like, I guess we could do that. I don't know what we would use it for, but he was just like, "I just really want a truck. The guys at work are gonna make fun of me if I don't have a truck." So you end up with these tiny fucking midget cars. They're trucks, but they're basically the size of this fucking thing. They're usually like really low to the ground and shit. They're trucks, but they're like twink trucks. Or Shodas. They're Shoda trucks. Then there's like real trucks, which are like this, but not as low to the ground and usually have back seats. Then, let me just get rid of all this. Then there's like the real trucks, which are the ones that city slickers complain about on their goddamn Facebook pages because nobody needs a truck that big. Now these are the things that you buy to haul like toy haulers or like big ass fucking trailers. These are like real trucks, and these are the epitome of a real vehicle because not only are they super versatile, but also they're just really cool looking, and style points are part of the equation. So, okay, so here's like some of the things you can do with like real trucks, right? You can put this little back thing on them. I don't know what they're called. It's like a truck bed thing. And basically, my parents had one of these one time for a very short amount of time. Basically, like you open it up, right? And you crawl in, and there's like little things that you can like lay on here. And it's kind of like it's a camper. A camper, I think, or no, canopy? Is it called a canopy? Bed canopy. Yeah, a bed canopy or a bed camper, whatever. Point is, you basically just turned your truck into a little van. Very cool. Very cool. Your truck now doubles as a van. Sure, you lose out on some of the space, and you lose the convenience of being able to move easily between the front and the back of the vehicle, but it's very cool. You want to go camping? You can camp. Very cool. Very cool. You're homeless? Just kidding. No, you're not. Put all your shit in there. It's locked up, nice and safe. Little windows and stuff. They get hot. They do get hot. I remember one time my parents were at work, and I wanted to take a nap. So I went into the bed of the camper thing. I went into this thing, and I was like laying on it, and I was sitting there. I was eating. I remember very vividly. I was eating French fries from McDonald's with ketchup, and I remember waking up after my nap, and I felt like I was dead, basically. I felt like I was dead, and I remember leaning over and trying to eat some more fries with the ketchup, and that shit was fucking hot, man. It was so hot. It like the fucking ketchup, it was like darker, and it was like it was so hot, dude. It was so hot. I never did that again. Do not camp in these. You will, or do not lay in these just randomly without like paying attention to the weather and shit. Cause man, they are little fucking. They're saunas. They're saunas, man. Brain damage moment. It's probably part of why I am the way I am. Okay, so other than hold on, I'm using paint.net. Please excuse me. So other than these little bed camper things, you can also get these big ass camper things. A fucking ant on me. They're big ass camper things. Now these things, when you park them in your driveway, are really annoying. They're like this. They stand on these little stupid ass stilt thingies, and they're really stupid, and it's a pain in the ass to get them on the actual vehicle. But this is like a room. This is a whole ass room, and you can get versions that have like toilets and stuff, and like fridges, and like they have like multiple beds on them and stuff. A camper, and they make ones that they extend, so like because like height limits and stuff when you're driving, right? So like when you first step in, it's like super low ceiling, but then you like crank a thing and then it goes up and you have more room. Very cool. Room. I'm like, what I miss? You missed a lot of important information about cars. So what am I opening here? Oh god, I fucked it up. Hold on. Yeah, so basically trucks are, in my opinion, the default vehicle, and anything else is just kind of like a side character to the main character. Now, other than the main character, right, there's also like the Giga Chad characters, and these are the trucks. You just go like boop, boop. It's a little bit longer, and it's got a second wheel on it, and you can do whatever the fuck you want with these goddamn things. These are the invincible fucking the deuteragonist, the side character it's actually stronger than the main character, but he doesn't get as much spotlight. 6x6. Very cool. Very cool. Tandems. Is that dual? I don't know. I don't know. They're very cool. Very cool, very expensive trucks. Huge. Huge. Would not make it through the fucking Starbucks drive-thru with them. They're just so big. They're so big. Table milk thing worth $10. Formerly trucks. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so that's everything I know about cars. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, actually, I need to explain what a sports car is for the uninitiated. Because that's the real topic of today's stream. Sports cars. Now, a sports car, to my knowledge, is like if you take like a normal car. Oh yeah, we're really getting artistic here. Okay, a sports car is like a normal car, but it got its degree in cool. A sports car, not only is it like a regular NPC car, right? But it's actually like the villain. This is the villain of the road. And that is to say, anyone who drives these things on a daily basis is really fucking annoying. Because you hear them. You're sitting, just waiting to like cross the street or whatever, right? And one of these fucking things pulls up, and this is how I know it's a sports car. It's waiting at the light, and it goes... Right? Right? You're sitting there waiting, nothing's fucking happening, and it's doing that shit. And then the fucking light turns green, right? They go... Annoying as shit. Beep, 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 beep. They're honking their horn. Nothing's happening. Nobody's in their way. Nothing's going on. Everybody's obeying the laws of the road. Everybody's taking their time. It's very normal. It's a very normal day. And these fuckers are mad because somebody's not gonna let them over so they can do fucking 80 in a 45 zone. Very annoying. But they look cool. They look cool. You'll usually see them in Predator colors. You know the meme of how like women with different hair colors like blue and stuff, they're emulating like poison dart frogs and shit. It's kind of the same with cars, to be honest. When you see somebody with a bright green car, you just know your day's about to be fucking ruined by some asshole that is too impatient to wait at the light like everybody else. It's true. I like the way they look. I do like the way they look, but man. Yours is black? And I probably can't tell it's a sports car most of the time. Honestly, I feel like the only people that go out of their way to do like the really fancy colors are like the sports cars people. So if it's just like a neon green car, I just automatically assume it's a sports car. Or if it starts making noise. These people are really annoying. Carlos Caster, thank you for 25 Mexicans. People learned what VTech is. Yo, Lamau. The ultimate driving machine. No, those are racers. Pink, if it goes vroom. The look at me types, yeah. Normal cars tend to be far worse at that. Just don't remember them because they look normal. Maybe. Colress drives a Kia. Shut the fuck up. Light color is better for heat? Then get a white car. Why does your car need to be neon green? Arclight thing for $10. What about muscle cars? Muscle car is basically a normal car, but it has like some more power in it. And so people buy... Sad, lonely men buy muscle cars because they're like, oh, this is gonna make me cool. And then they do 80 on the highway once and they feel good about themselves and then never use its power ever again. That's my understanding of muscle cars. Red for go fast. True. That's trucks! Well, you're free to disagree. So now that I have shared with you my infinite wisdom on cars, I'm gonna prove my technical knowledge. All right. And after I'm done proving my technical knowledge, and you guys are done laughing at me, we're gonna watch a video that'll hopefully teach some real knowledge about cars, and then I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. We're gonna have a little bit of a back and forth. This can't go wrong. Yeah, I compiled a few of these. I compiled a few of these. I'm drinking water, by the way. I'm drinking water. This will be funny. A quiz. Yeah, this is a quiz. Watch this, chat. Today I learned Mustang is not a brand of car. Enter car brand. This is BMW. Never mind. This one's BMW. This one is Honda. This one is Honda. Never mind. This is Kia. Nope. This one is the Nazi car. Volkswagen. Hell yeah. I watch Indiana Jones. This one is not Volkswagen. What is this? Exactly, Nintendo. Forget the sports cars. You should watch all the Hot Wheels Acceleration movies now. Because what are you here for? It's talking about cars. Watch it. I mean them with 100%, 1000%. The what? The what? Okay, this one is a Nissan. Nope, Nissan's this one. Okay. This one, no, hold on. No, is this, no, this one, the yellow triangle is a Chevrolet. Fuck, I'm good. Oh my god. It's a Chevrolet. God, I'm smart. Okay, where's the F for Ford? Where's the... Chat, where's the little F for Ford? Is it this little blue? Is it this blue one? Or is it this one? It might be this one. Hold on. Ford. Ford's not even on here. Ford's not even on here, chat. What the fuck? Those are the only two cars in the countryside. The Chevrolets and Fords. God damn it. Okay. Oh, this one? This is Dodge. This one is Dodge Ram? Ram. It's not called Dodge, it's called Ram. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Bet you didn't know that, did you, idiot? Okay, I'm pretty sure this one is Beamer. Beamer's not a car brand, chat. Never mind. This one, my entire screen is flickering. This one, I bet it's called Triton. Triton? No? Okay, never mind, that doesn't exist. One of these is probably Rolls Royce. No, okay, that's not a car brand. Is that a type of car? Yamaha. Not a car brand, never mind. This one is definitely something. I've definitely seen this logo. I've definitely seen this logo, chat. This is the car. They're usually black. They're small. They're like the NPC cars. But the people that own these usually take care of them. They're usually they look like they've been through the wash. I think this one is Porsche. Oh my god! I could tell because it looks like Gucci. And all the fancy stuff, it all looks the same. Okay, one of these is probably Lamborghini. Or to quote the one guy from the TikTok, Lamborghini. Don't spoil it! Don't spoil it! Hold on. She's so special. I am, thank you. Okay, I think... Is this Mustang? This is not the old Mustang logo. Mustang. No, okay, yeah, no. Cause I remember Mustang. Okay, I think this one down here. I think this with the little blue. I think that's Lamborghini. Lamborghini. I don't know how to spell it. The Pegasus box that you earned $22. Me and my father collect cars. We've done it for years. He teaches racing and race car drivers. His prized possession is an Alfa Romeo 4C. One of a handful ever. If I showed him your knowledge, he would ask if you need mental help. I do not. One of these is probably Prius? No? Okay. Nissan? One of these is probably a Nissan. I'm gonna guess this one. Nissan? Okay, never mind. Toyota? One of these is probably Toyota. Oh, we already did Toyota. No, we didn't! No, that was Toyota! That was Toyota! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Mazda? I bet this red one is Mazda. This is not Mazda. I feel like I've seen this red one before. I feel like I've seen this red one before on like motorcycles. What is this? What is this blue one? It looks so familiar. Honda? Not a car. Okay. Wait, no, we did Honda. We did Honda. Lamborghini, Porsche, Rolls Royce, there's a car that starts with a B. Oh, Subaru? One of these is a Subaru, probably. That one. That one's a Subaru. I know it. Mitsubishi. I think this one. I think this one right here, the little stripe. Mitsubishi? Nope, not a real car, idiot. David Finkelding. My voice is worse than watching Kura trying to do math. A Bentley! Bentley! That's like another rich person car? Is a Bentley? Red Olsen, thank $5. You're killing me? Or you're killing Noriao. Also, RIP Oldsmobile. My first car was an Alero with a V5. I drive Silverados now. Mercedes! That's what this is! That's what this one is! This one is a Mercedes! Oh my god, I'm so smart. Mercedes-Benz. This is the car that people buy when they want to feel rich, but actually they're more affordable, right? This is like the more affordable rich person car. Right? Yes. God, I'm smart. God, I'm fucking smart. Okay, this one... Is this one woke or something? What is this? What is the gender symbol one? Maybe it's called, like, Mars. No? Volvo is a Pontiac? What's a Volvo? What the fuck is a Volvo? What's a Volvo? Oh god. Okay, one of these... This one's probably like Swedish or something. Panification thing, but Lars Mitsubishi made the Japanese planes in World War II that shot down American planes. Everyone's got a little bit of a past going on. What? This is like a Swedish looking car. I think this one's probably a little piece of shit car that it gets imported because people are like, oh, it's foreign, so it's sexy. But I bet it has awful gas mileage because it's European, and I ran out of time. I ran out. Okay, Infinity. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of Infinity. Mitsubishi is real! Buick? I've heard of Buick. Jaguar? Don't know what that is. A Cadillac? I know what that is. That's in the movies. Cadillacs are always in the movies. Audi? That's a character from Animal Crossing. Opel? I've never heard of Opel. Renault? Never heard of that. Pontiac? I know what a Pontiac is. Hyundai? That sounds like Honda, but off-brand. Lamborghini! Oh, we spelled it wrong. We spelled it wrong. We spelled it wrong. Oh, it's Korean. Who's buying Korean cars? Acura? Pugo? Pogo? Pugot? Puego? I don't know what this is. Never heard of it. I like their symbol though. It's very cool looking. A Lexus? I know what that is. Maserati? I know what that is. I didn't know their logo was so cool. It's pretty cool. Pugio? Never heard of it. Peugeot? Never heard of it. Mercury? I didn't know that was a car brand. I thought that was like a kind of car. Saab? Never heard of that. Suzuki? These people make motorcycles and stuff. Fiat? I've heard of that. Vauxhall? Never heard of that. Citroen? Never heard of that. Chrysler? That's an iconic one. These are the people with the commercials all the time. It's like, come on down to the fucking Bay Area Chrysler dealer. These are the people with the commercials. Ferrari. I did not know their logo was a horse. I feel like they're kind of encroaching on the Mustang brand. Nissan got that. Saturn. This is like Sega Saturn. I don't know what it has to do with like cars. Daewoo. Never heard of that. I feel like their logo's a knockoff of like Toyota and stuff. There's too many of these logos that look the same. Alfa Romeo. Never heard of that. Holden. Never heard of that. Aston Martin. These are the people that have the race. The Formula 1 race. I don't know. Did they make the race? Did these people make the race? There's like a race question mark. Formula 1, right? James Bond. And Seats. That feels like it would be like Walmart brand. I have never heard of Seats, but a car brand named my eye is burning. But Seats feels like it would be a fucking Walmart brand car. Never heard of it. Now I kind of want to look it up. It's car in Spanish. It probably is like Walmart brand car then. Hold on, let's take a look. Seats car ad. Hold on. Discovering the new Seats Ibiza. What is this? Yeah, this feels like Walmart car. Hold on. What is this? Oh, no cringe? That's a Kia? It's Brazilian? The Seat Leon. Enjoy the bold design of the Seat Leon. With an e-hybrid engine up to 60 kilometers electric range and 204 HP total. I've never heard of these people. Play the Kia hamster one? What's the Kia hamster one? Kia hamster. ISP hate. Did my ISP just die? What the fuck is this? Is Kia not phones? Hamsterdam, haha. I want to buy one of these now. I wasn't sure for the car in their ad. Also, I forgot to put the noise gate back on. You guys just hear fucking the ambient sound of my computer. What the hell? Oh, my eye is burning so bad. Okay. ISP hate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is their signature color? Why would they make their signature color green? It's not even a nice green. No, my ISP is fine. This is YouTube's. This is YouTube's fault. My stuff is all in the green, chat. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell? To stand out? Interesting way to stand out. They've already got the hamsters going for them. I don't know why they need anything. What the fuck? I don't know why they need anything else. I'd say the hamsters are pretty solid. Ooh. Ooh. What the fuck? What the fuck? I think there's a reason I've never heard of Kias. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? The future is now. Yeah, the future is now. They predicted Fortnite. Holy shit. Why puke green? I don't know.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Whoa, that went hard. Yo, that went hard though. I want one of them Kias. Oh my god. Those little gaming thing dealers, old Volkswagen Slugbug commercials. We're getting distracted by car commercials, but you know what? Now I'm curious. Slugbug commercial. Does anybody know why they're actually called slugbugs? Oh, is it because of this fucking ad? Is it because of this fucking ad?
Yellow one. Blue one. Red one.
That's not a slug bug. Those aren't slug bugs. Don't lie to me. That's not what a slug bug looks like. That's not what a fucking... I'm gonna show you guys a fucking slug bug. Also, yeah, I could have sworn the slug bug game is older than 2010. Hold on. Hold on.
Wait.
Look, this is the slug bug. This is slug bug. This is slug bug. This is slug bug. Not slug bug. Not. It's not slug bug. That's a regular fucking car. That's a regular fucking car, dude. That's not a slug bug. That was not... You can't fool me. You can't fucking fool me. It's corpo propaganda. That's corpo propaganda. This is Slugbug. This is regular car that you would never be able to fucking identify on a day-to-day. This is just the copy-paste asset that God puts in the Walmart parking lot to make it harder to find your own car. It's a beetle? It's a Slugbug. It's not a Slugbug.
Red one.
Green one. White one.
I hate these people.
Red one.
I hate these fucking people.
Nothing. How you did that? I said hi. All right.
With 13 different models, it's a whole new Volkswagen. And
You guys suck. Stick to the cool looking ones. I like these. I remember when I was younger, I told my parents I want one of these. And Papa Kin looks at me and is like, no, you don't. They're super expensive to repair. They get like terrible gas mileage. Nothing is good about them. Blah, 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 blah. And he crushed my little child dreams, and I'll never forgive him. It has 2 doors. I don't care. It looks cool. It looks delightfully silly. Papa Kin was right. Papa Kin was not right. In spirit. Okay. Shut up. Relatable? Did everybody go through that phase where they wanted a little slug bug? I'm like, this is my dream car when I grow up. I want a slug bug. I remember they used to be in movies all the time too. There was like oh god, was it White Chicks? Was it the movie White Chicks where the main character, she's like, oh my god, you got me a new car. It's not the red one. Herbie? No, there was Herbie, and then there was another one. They were in a bunch. Herbie was the one with, it was like white and it had the racing stripes. Herbie Fully Loaded and stuff was like the remake, I think. Is that Lumi? What? Sustained depression thing dealers. I wanted one because of Transformers. Carlos Caster thing 141. Vegeta Blanco punches next guy in chat. Dan G thing $5. Lamb was originally a tractor brand, and the CEO bought a Ferrari and saw transmissions are the same as the ones in tractors. Ferrari CEO said, "Shut the fuck up, farm boy." What? 𝐶𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬 thing with $100 bills. Look up and watch Hot Wheels accelerators Taro finishing the water realm in under 20 minutes. Please heed the call of my wallet. I beseech thee. But what is your obsession with Hot Wheels? Shopping Jewelers. Ted Bundy had a Volkswagen Bug. Kind of based. It's a horror. Thank you for the $5. Search commercial. Yaros Amigos. You might enjoy it. Toyota. Ted Bundy was a very charming guy when he wasn't murdering women. I think it speaks not to his character perhaps, but to his outward charm that he had a Volkswagen Bug. You know what? You know what? We're not doing the little test. Okay. His charisma. Okay, what's this fucking Hot Wheels thing, man? What's this fucking Hot Wheels thing? Deals with anything with the 690 bunny go. Vroom! Hot Wheels accelerator. Taro finishing the water realm. Where's Loud? I don't know. Okay, now there should be sounds. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh god. What the hell is this? This looks terrible. This looks terrible.
I've got more trouble.
Wow. There was a Hot Wheels show?
We're not receiving a transmission from Taro.
I remember...
Something's happened.
I remember Hot Wheels commercials always being the coolest fucking thing, doing like goddamn loop-de-loops and shit. The Fox, thank you for the $5. Hot Wheels movie is bad. Watched it at a friend's house and said it was a banger. I'm still trying to find his copy to cast in the flames. Kitty Sugawara, thank you for the $1.99 first ever super chat. Thoughts about Miatas? I don't know anything about Miatas. I don't know what that is. What the fuck am I watching?
Huh? I got him. He's back.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I don't think Hot Wheels go under. I remember there was this one arcade machine, chat. Well, there's a bunch of these arcade machines, and I never paid attention to which one is which. But there was all these arcade machines and stuff, chat, with the cars, and there's always like the underwater level, and the underwater level
been immersed in water twice.
is always the coolest one because like you're going through like the tunnels and stuff, and there's like whales and stuff going by you, and they're like making whale noises and like woo.
Let's do it.
And the fucking music is like bah, 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 and you're fucking going in your car, chat, and you're using the actual steering wheel because the arcade machine has like an actual steering wheel. It's so cool. It looks just like this, but it's more blue. But it's like this, but with whales, and there's like clownfish. It's just like this. Holy shit! People, please be quiet. Sorry, this is fun.
Easy. Hold back, slow. Good.
This venting for those Hot Wheels has a surprising amount of lore. There's a lore to Hot Wheels. It's just like that!
Accelerate! Go!
There's like even like the split things. And there'll be like the little side one where you have to like go through the water, right? And it like shoots you up and you like break the surface of the water. And you're like, woo! And your car is like flying and there's like flying fish and you say, oh, like that! Like that! But more colorful because it's an arcade machine and they have better graphics. The music does not match the arcade machines.
When you lose steering, don't overcorrect.
What the hell is this? And then like other people are also on the track and they like drive through the water and the water like splashes like your screen and you're like, oh no, I can't see! But it's okay, the game is mostly on rails anyways. The music is too slow. It is kind of slow. Dan trending with July. Check out the Volkswagen Polo terrorist commercial. The what? Reap, thank you for the $5. Finally, a streamer I can recommend the esteemed curator of Australian car culture to you, the great 𝐂𝐴𝐻𝐻. His things you see on Australian roads and Chinese cars prove you can polish a turd. Videos are top notch.
He's a good driver.
Oh.
Yeah, for a maniac.
I don't know what just happened there. He kind of just like drove.
Best.
Wow. I gotta show you guys the arcade machines. Hold on. I gotta show you guys. He did it by driving normally. Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Hold on. Arcade racing underwater level. I gotta show you. I gotta show you. But I don't know, like, I don't know, because it's like when you're actually at like the arcade and stuff, like they feel like so fancy. But I'm looking, you know what? I'm looking at the thumbnails and they don't actually. I gotta find these later. I gotta find these later. I think I'm the adrenaline I get hopped up on when I'm sitting in the actual like fucking racing seat and I've got my hands on the little steering wheel is deceiving me into thinking the fucking graphics are better than they are and stuff. Some of them are crazy though. They've got like air and stuff that they like blow on you and stuff, and it makes it cool. It makes like the noises and like the seat vibrates and stuff. Balding or the 199. Gotta wanna sniff pepper. Oh, okay. Potato radio thing for dollars. Look up Jeremy Clarkson driving the best car ever. The Robin. Reap thing for dollars. Finally stream market. Oh, I read that. The Robin. Jeremy Clarkson. The Robin. Why arcades are so flat? Well, I are. What is rolling a Reliant Robin? What is this? Chat's going wild for this guy. Who is this? Oh! What the fuck?
Oh no. I've crashed it. I've crashed it almost immediately. I mean,
what the fuck? I remember I lived in this one place that had the fucking turn off, right? It had the little exit ramp thing, and people used to flip their cars on it all the time because it was like going downhill and it was like deceptively sharp. And people would flip on there all the fucking time.
literally 20 feet. Well, I can't get out, obviously. I'm completely stuck.
Yeah, no, it looks like it.
Luckily, people in the north of England are friendly.
Why does it have 3 wheels? Do you think that might contribute, perhaps, to its instability slightly? Do you think the fact that it only has 3 wheels might create a little bit of a imbalance? Or a lack of structural foundation to... By the way, I want to know if this was a real car. Like, people keep saying this is just like a skit and stuff, but like, was it a real car? Reliant? Were they called Reliant Robins? Is it real? There's like part 2s, the smallest car. They're all like by this channel and stuff. Yes, it was a real car. What the fuck? They're making jokes, Pippa. How is it a joke to say that the video is a skit? Like, obviously, the video is humorous. But it's not really a joke to be like, oh, it's not real. Yes, they're real. What the fuck? What the fuck? Petrol Paladin thing over the 411. Now that you've discovered Top Gear, you'll be a car person within the next year. Next is Additional D. Pedro, thank you for the 199. Yes, they're real. Sketsa thing on BBB. McClexing. For those, look up the Reliant Robin Racing and watch the second video. It's terrifying. No one dies, though, I think. Reliant Robin Racing. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Reliant cars no doubt serve their purpose in the transport world. But when you decide to race them, clever tactics are required.
Oh my god.
Just look in it. Not only does the Reliant roll over with ease, it also flies apart on impact. For racing purposes, the cars have roll bars and safety harnesses fitted, but even these come loose during the more serious multi-car.
Bro! It fucking collapsed like a Lego tower! What the fuck?
Pile-ups. As the race goes on, it becomes less of a struggle for the lead and more of one for survival.
Yeah, I
Multiple
fucking
crashes
bet!
become commonplace, and the survivors are forced to weave their way through the wreckage to make it around the course.
He didn't even try to dodge!
The game plan seems to be a simple one. If you
He's
can
like,
drive...
no, it's safer to just crash in a fucking head-on. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I just want to be done with this shit. Holy.
Reliant without rolling it, you'll be a champion. Race 2 and a car appropriately named Shaky took the early lead, but before long, it was the same old story.
Oh my god. Billy West talked to $20. Man, those cars don't look too sturdy.
Has to win, but the fans and drivers appear more interested in causing as much mayhem
Emperor
as
Creatine,
possible.
thank you for $5.
And
Since the Reliant Robin had 3 wheels and weighed less than 1,000 pounds due to regulations at the time, you could drive one without a license. Also, it's a rear-wheel drive, front wheel is for
the man
steering.
from the hot dog stand was aiming to set a new mark for jumping cars while towing his caravan.
Oh my god.
Let's hope he'd taken the hot dogs out first.
Banish Lincoln to us. Fun fact, the bodies are made of fiberglass.
So happy. Another driver went for the record without any attachments.
I didn't bother thing for those. The joke is that Jeremy Clarkson was having fun flipping the car. Yeah, no, I get that part. I get the part. It's funny when the car flips. But the fact that they actually do unironically flip. Terrifying. Fucking terrifying. Holy shit. 14 Space $10. If you want to see true carnage, look up European banger racing. It's like demo derby on steroids. Ding Letty, $10. The Reliant Robin was the blue car, and Mr. Bean. Well, look, I think with the $10, you must look up the Peel P50 and the Marauder. Are these more silly cars? I kind of want to see some like cool cars. What chat? What are like cool cars that do like cool things? This is not a cool car. This is
And there's more.
The coolest.
Because as the country becomes more and more crowded, and the environmentalists become more and more noisy, it makes more and more sense.
I saw what this looks like on the thumbnail, but those of you guys who have no idea what the fuck this is, well, you're in for a.
Well, lots to choose from. I got a selection.
You're in for a surprise, unless you live. Did the stream die? Did the fucking stream die? The BBC got me! Noise with the cars, yeah. Well, that gives me time to go find the other thing somebody brought up. Arclight, thank you for the pocket beepies! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Okay, what was the cool car? Oh my god. Now I can't find it. Now I can't find it. There was one super chat. I should have screenshotted it. I should have screenshotted it. I asked for a cool car and somebody suggested one. Bum 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 bum. I never know if this part ever makes it into the VOD or not. If this part makes it into the VOD, let me know. God, now I can't find the goddamn super chat. It's just you and me, VOD people. Literally 1984. Literally 1984. Actually, the stream might just be dead. I should probably check. I should probably check to see if the stream is like dead. Because that is a possibility. That would not be good. That would not be good. No, temporarily blocked. It's temporarily blocked. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Man, BBC, you suck. You suck. What the hell? What the hell, man? What the hell? You know what? This always happens. This always happens on the streams that are the most fun. It'll come back up eventually. It'll come back up eventually, and I'll be sitting here talking to myself like a goddamn lunatic. Okay, I cannot find the super chat that had the interesting car. The stream is no longer blocked for copyright. Let's go! I'm back! I'm back! Hello, I'm back. Okay, let's pivot away from Top Gear, because they're a bunch of cunts that want to take me down! Fuck the British people! I missed you. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too. Okay, hopefully I don't get taken down by this guy. This guy has a Noob's Guide to Car Culture, and we're gonna learn today, chat. We're gonna learn. And then he's gonna say something that's probably gonna, like, a bunch of members of chat are gonna be like, oh my god, that's wrong! And I'm gonna be like, is it wrong? And you guys are gonna be arguing. Background noise, Julius Pippa doesn't even flinch. No, I'm used to it. 179107 for $10. Yay!
Do you guys like videos about non-car guys? Of course y'all degenerates do. Those are my most viewed videos on this.
That's me! I'm non-car guy! CRB, thank you for the $5. Oi, Mike, you got license for that ass stream?
Channel. Well, guess what? I made this video for you guys. I also made it for people who are non-car people and would love to actually understand what we are talking about.
You should look
Today,
at the
I'll be explaining a large variety of terms and other slang and jargon used in the car community and what they mean. Ricer. This is a horribly overused term, and most of the people who use this term don't even use it correctly.
Oh, this is a real thing! Chat, I thought you were making this up! I thought it was like a typo for like racer. Racing-inspired cosmetic enhancement. Potato radio thing for $1 fair use. What's that? Pika Hearing thing for the 500. As a British, heck the British, BBC really bending over for some BBC. Ellen Grant thing, Jewelers, England isn't real. It's not. Grandy thing for $1. Pippa, I was so afraid I thought my meds kicked in. Oh my god, John Dog thing, $10. Pippa, when you get a chance, look up the teeny Italian things from World War II. They're adorable. This is not a tank stream, it's a car stream!
A ricer is someone who has a car that exhibits multiple traits that would classify it as rice. Rice stands for Racing-Inspired Cosmetic Enhancement.
I thought it was a slur. Is this a slur?
Remember that there is a difference.
Or does it just feel like a slur because it calls you guys out sometimes?
Like a well-done wing, for example, the wing on the Viper ACR, that is an actual racing enhancement. When compared to something that is just an inspired,
I'm getting very mixed responses.
Mod, for example.
I mean, I think that looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, listen, I'm just saying, if I'm playing Need for Speed Underground Racing for the fucking PlayStation, motherfucker, I'm just saying, even if it doesn't up my stats, it still ups my cool.
Some people also say that rice can even mean really immature car enthusiasts, but we're not going to brush on that. Now, as for how not to use this term, I've got an example for that. Unfortunately, here on university campus, I've found some overprivileged idiots who use this term as a racist term. They think it has something to do with Asians and Hispanics driving a...
Calling you out! Tell us, Bladed Angel!
Asian or lowrider cars, so whenever they see an Asian or Hispanic driving, they shout ricer. Get it? Because Asians and Hispanics eat rice, so it must have something to do with them. No, you're brain-dead mofos.
Oh, he's calling you out!
Into a derogatory term, instead of realizing that this term belongs to...
Yeah, it's not a derogatory term based on race. It's a derogatory term based on aesthetics.
Us, the car community. So don't use this term if you don't know what it means, you freaking normies. It's not a racist term. It doesn't apply to a specific race or a specific country that manufactures vehicles. Any person in any car can be a ricer. For example, a 16-year-old in a Chevy Cavalier. I've probably seen more ricer Cavaliers than I
think that looks cool. So if you think MVP just joined, someone asked if your car is as disgusting as your keyboard. Oh, okay, buddy. I think this looks cool. I think this is cool. Racist? I'm not a racist. I'm a victim of racism.
have Honda Civics. So stop using this as a racist term because that's not what it is, and go and learn an actual insult, like even your mom jokes are 10 tiers above any racist insult ever. Sorry for the rant, just kidding, not sorry, I love ranting. Anyways, moving on. NA, naturally aspirated,
oh
is what
my god,
NA stands for, which means the car doesn't rely on forced induction.
Naturally aspirated. Forced induction. I don't know what these words mean.
Just to simplify things, forced induction...
This is the spinner valve?
usually refers to a turbocharger or supercharger.
I don't know.
Most people like to use this term as a badge of honor because, like most other communities, being all natural comes with a level of respect. People who NA tune vehicles mostly rely.
That's a turbocharger. That's the thing in Need for Speed. When you hit the oh fuck, which button is it? It's like one of the top triggers. When you hit one of the top triggers in the car, it has like the little light up thing from the exhaust, and it goes like. Yeah. That's nitro. Is nitrate? Okay, never mind.
And several engine modifications in order to make power.
The
benefits of a NA vehicle
I haven't done my homework.
Easier maintenance due to less parts, better reliability due to less parts, and better throttle response since they don't have turbo lag. For older vehicles, NA tuning is a cheap way to gain power, but for modern vehicles, forced induction is becoming more prevalent and similar in price. So the budget advantage no longer exists from that standpoint. However, the reliability and low maintenance NA still makes it worth the effort, which is why I myself am going to keep my GT NA, since I also...
Okay, so what he's saying is people do Botox for their cars, and it makes the cars visually... It makes the cars seem like they're better than they are, but actually it's kind of it's like Botox, man. You're like pumping somebody full of like artificial stuff that's gonna make their body like congeal into like a cement eventually, and they're gonna fall apart and they're gonna look fake. Yeah.
Rely on it as my daily driver.
Oh.
Going to Mexico. This is a phrase we use when we're totally doing...
This is what my boss threatens me with when I don't stream.
Completely 100% guaranteed legit legal things.
Oh.
You know how some 18-year-old normies sneak into Mexico to drink alcohol? It's like that, except we're not actually going to Mexico. And what we're doing is far more intense than anything a night of drinking will do for you. I mean, we aren't actually going to Mexico because when we do the action, we're already in Mexico. You know what I mean, right? Seriously, if you haven't gotten the hint, I'll explain it briefly.
So this is illegal car modifications that you perform, that you go to Mexico to perform, but actually Mexico is your garage.
Use this phrase when doing street racing.
Oh.
So when people first used this phrase, it was to avoid legal action, since by saying it was done in Mexico, it falls outside the jurisdiction of the US government. And before someone says, well, doesn't it fall in the jurisdiction of the Mexican government then? No, it doesn't, because remember, we were in Mexico, but we weren't in Mexico either. Wink, wink. And yes, I had to say wink, wink aloud, since y'all can't see my face right now.
Could've used the anime girl.
If you still don't get what this phrase means by now, I can't help you anymore. Next. Muscle. Muscle is one of the many...
You guys asked me about this. You guys asked me about muscle cars. I explained this one to you. Now we're gonna find out if I'm right or not.
...cultures within the car community. Muscle culture revolves around muscle and pony cars, which, according to Merriam-Webster's definition, are American V8 rear-wheel drive front-engine cars. I
was basically right.
Have to disagree with one word in their definition, which is American. A muscle car doesn't have to be American. It's just that it
I didn't say it in all those words, but like...
However, a large portion of them are also from Australia. So shout out to any of my Aussie viewers.
Wait, they make cars in Australia? I didn't realize they have like factories and stuff in Australia. I figured they're like a really sad, pathetic island and they just had to import everything, and that's why they have so many regulations on importing.
I didn't forget about you all and your Holdens. According to many owners and forums, pony cars are a subset of muscle, so it's like squares and rectangles. I say this because a lot of non-car people call my brother's Camaro and my Mustang a muscle car. And you know what? I just nod my head and take the compliment. I've already said it twice in
Are the Cars brothers?
Other videos, but I'll say it again for the third time. Correcting people at car meets and car shows and acting like a know-it-all twat doesn't make you look knowledgeable and cool. It makes you an asshat who no one wants to be around. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm having a nice conversation with a non-car person at a car show or car meet, and some mofo off to the side suddenly butts in to tell them, actually, it's a pony car and you're wrong and you should...
This is knife and gun shows, chat. This is, if you ever go to a knife and gun show, Just don't say anything. Just sit there. Just sit there and let them talk. They're gonna start fighting with each other. There's gonna be one guy at one booth and another guy at another booth, and there's gonna be somebody walking by, and these two are already arguing between their booths, and then the guy walking by, he's gonna butt in and he's gonna start arguing. You pay for your fucking item, you leave.
Feel bad now, and here's why, because it's a pony car.
Just don't bother.
Be that guy. Just take the damn compliment and focus on educating them, not ridiculing them. Now that I've mentioned muscle, I have to mention tuners as well, and you know what? Even I'm a bit lost since tuner has a very broad definition and many subsets to it, as compared to muscle, which only had a few subsets.
Why are they all these colors? Are these just like the staple colors, or is this like a car shop? Are they all the same car? I don't think they're the same car. This one's like more rectangular. This one doesn't have that. They're custom? It's a show. Because it looks cool. It's a garage, it's an expo. It's just a cool guy color. It's the staple colors. I remember going to trailer shows. Or like camper shows. They're like this is so hard to describe. My parents would take me to like the fairgrounds, right? And it's these people just showing off like their different RVs and stuff, and their toy haulers and their trailers. And I remember like you go inside and they've got like the fucking like RV and boat shows, exactly. And they've got like the fucking like the massive ones where it's like it's longer. It's like as long as a fucking semi truck. But it's a goddamn RV, and you're just sitting there like, this is a fucking house, basically. How did you even get this in the building? How do you even drive this shit around? What hauls this? Something has to pull this. What the fuck is pulling this vehicle? I don't know. They're cool, though. They're cool, though. You actually like to get to walk into the RVs and stuff. Semi-truck? Okay, well, that makes sense. You get to, like, walk into them, and you can, like, tour people's RVs and stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. Boat shows, also very cool.
In short, it's just as it sounds, a car that features a substantial amount of tuning and modification in the name of performance. However, for whatever reason, most of us in the car community mostly use
swinger meetings? What do you mean swinger? Swingers are people that have sex outside of their marriage. What do you mean? What do you mean swinger meetings, chat? Chat, why are people saying swinger meetings for the fucking RV and boat shows? What? Sitters? Obviously. What? She doesn't know? Nobody tell her? What are you talking about? What? Please don't take Chapoil is just the one degenerate. No one tell her. What do you mean? What's going on at the RV and boat shows, chat? Suarez income big pee. What's cool when you go to boat shows, chat? You go from like booth to booth, right? They have like the little setups where they're selling you stuff, and they have these little keychains called floaters. And basically you walk around and you just amass this giant hoard of differently shaped pieces of foam that you're supposed to attach to your keychain, so if you drop your keys in the water, it floats to the surface. But man, you just end up with like a giant fucking bag full of all these goddamn little foamy things, and they're so cool, and then you lose them and they tear instantly. And
this is term for Japanese and European
I love those,
cars.
yeah.
This is mostly because highly modified American and Australian cars end up in the above aforementioned muscle category instead. There are some American cars that qualify as tuners, most notably hot hatches such as the Ford Focus RS.
Pippa brand floaters win. I suggested that as like a cheap piece of merch because management was like, we need like some smaller pieces of merch to like fill in, and I was like, what about these? And there was like no interesting shapes or anything.
Sleeper cars are
sleeper cars. These are like cop cars without the top things. Or they're also like like sleeper vans, right? When you're like sleeping outside like a Walmart and shit, and they can't tell that you're like a normal, that you're like living in the van.
are all go and no show. They
Yeah?
are the modern
Wrong?
stealth ninjas of the car community. A sleeper car, by definition, is a very normal looking vehicle that is actually quite fast. Sleeper culture has a huge emphasis on trolling the crap out of street racers due to their surprisingly insane speed. Police officers don't bat an eye at them either, and insurance companies tend to insure them like a normal vehicle, since on paper they sound like a normal vehicle.
I want one of these, and I want it to be a slug bug.
Cars like the Ford Taurus SHO, Chevrolet SS, and Volvo 850R are just a few examples.
This is like initial D. See, I'm not exactly Nintendo. You should get a Pippa licensed Hot Wheel. Oh my god.
I could list more, but I don't want to sit here all day and list them, so stop asking about where is this car, where is
Supercharged
that
tin
car?
can.
Actually, you know what? I might actually do that since I need to get this video
No,
to
not
10
at all.
minutes for that YouTube cash. So more sleeper cars include Mercury
swag
Marauder,
wagon?
Ford SVT Contour, Audi RS6, Mazda Speed 6, Cadillac CTS V-Wagon, Volvo V70R. I'm done listing them for now. Anyways, next.
Okay.
Blinker
Okay, I don't know what it
fluid.
is.
This is a joke. It doesn't exist. This is a meme that car enthusiasts use to confuse non-car enthusiasts when visiting mechanics. We do.
What? What? Blinkers are lights.
This to test your gullibility. No cars need this, except BMWs. BMWs need tons and tons of blinker fluid. If you
gaslighting.
You own a BMW, make sure to use it.
He's
Muffler
gaslighting.
bearings. Refer to previous definition. Fart can. A fart can is a cheap part found at AutoZone that teenagers actually think is a performance upgrade that gives their car more horsepower. Unlike axleback or...
This is the thing that I put in my car on Need for Speed, and it make it go really loud.
Catback exhaust systems.
And the flames are bigger.
Most fart cans just replace the muffler and exhaust tip. Some of them even just
That's
slip
cute.
on top of the current pre-existing exhaust. I wish I were lying. Anyone with common sense would realize that in
What
no
the
way,
fuck?
shape, or form could this possibly
That's a sewer pipe. Mario is gonna come out of that. What the
make
hell?
your car faster. If anything, you've
What?
made your car's performance worse since it now weighs like 4 pounds more, so you've reduced your 0 to 60 time by a whole 0.00001 seconds. No, but seriously, these sound like garbage, so please stop buying these, teenagers. I beg y'all, go save your money and do proper research for a real axleback or catback exhaust system
I don't know
for
what
your
these
car
words mean.
that will weigh less, not sound like garbage, and increase airflow. I have a whole video dedicated to the basics of real exhaust upgrades. I
They don't sell
highly
them at the
recommend
store?
you watch it if you're a new
Do they sell
car
them in
enthusiast,
Mexico?
since exhaust upgrades are the most common beginner upgrade, and I want y'all to take the first step in the right direction.
I don't know if it actually means anything, but when it got the two pipe, I think the car go more fast.
Four banger. This is a term used for 4-cylinder engines. If you're a non-car person watching this video, chances are your car is a 4-banger. For the love of God,
Two-pipe cool?
don't call your base
True.
model Honda Accord's
True.
engine a V4. It's not a V4, it's an inline 4. It doesn't sound
I don't know
cool
what
to
these
say
words mean.
inline 4, so people say 4-banger instead.
Hoonigan. Oh, I read it.
The car community version of the word hooligan. To hoon means to behave in a rude and aggressive way, especially driving dangerously. A hoonigan often does drifting, burnouts, drag racing, etc.
These are the people where you're just trying to get to Walmart, and they're like drifting around the goddamn corners of the street and shit, and you're just like, man, I just wanna get to Walmart, man, and they're doing like fucking burnouts and shit in the goddamn Walmart parking lot, and you're like, man, I'd call the cops, but they're not gonna do anything anyways, man.
Hoopty. A hoopty is a car that is in horrible condition, like quite literally falling apart. Legend says that there is a certain someone here on YouTube who is masochistic enough to enjoy collecting these cars and tried to return them to somewhat serviceable conditions. Restomod.
That looks cool! What is that? What is that, chat? That looks cool! What is that? It's a Mustang! It's an old Mustang! That looks cool. It's restored? Mustang Boss 302 Resto. Jesus, Noam, you know your stuff. Oh, wait. That'd be saying a 68 Mustang. Clank is saying a 69 Mustang. And with Powell. Restored old Mustang. Mustang 1969 or GT? Maybe 69? They're all lying? They're all just making up numbers because they know I can't tell.
A Restomod is a classic car that has modern features such as a more reliable engine, better interior equipment, and other enhanced components.
This is like Tim's hot rod from Home Improvement.
The purpose of this project is to maintain a balance between classic and modern. A Restomod seeks to make sure that the parts used are not interrupting the charm, heritage, and style of the...
That looks cool. Historizing 550. Hey Pippa, hope you're well. I notice you're getting attention from your favorite VTubers like Kion. Hope you collab. Do you mean Kason? And have fun time. You deserve it. Ghost Riding. Dolores Pippa's teeth as a hoop. Shut the fuck up.
Original vehicle. Donor cars.
That was a Corvette.
Donor car is a car that serves the purpose of providing parts for a project. Most donor cars are used for kit cars, but a lot of classic car owners also use donor cars for parts to use on their Restomod. On rare occasion, donor cars are also used for replica cars.
Replica cars.
Kit cars.
Why's it got ears though? Chat, why is the car got fucking ears like a goddamn Dumbo octopus? What the fuck?
A kit car is a car that is built from the ground up using a kit purchased from a certain company. And I'm not just talking about...
They're mirrors. They're rear view mirrors. Why are they on the fucking ceiling?
Building a car, like tuning a car. I'm literally talking about starting with a naked chassis and going up from there. Most kit cars are sold...
Why they got ears? This is a cat girl car. What the fuck? What the hell? Aerodynamic? What do you mean aerodynamic? How is that making it more aerodynamic? What the fuck?
With a chassis and other components.
It's called a roof. Okay, my bad.
The SLC. They also feature a completely original design. This allows the build...
Whoa, that looks cool. This one looks cool. This one's like the Batmobile.
To have freedom of choice to use whatever powertrain, suspension, wheels, tires, paint color...
One speed bump and it's fucking over though. Holy shit.
Etc. It's important to note that some kit cars do not come with a chassis and must rely on a donor car, such as the Vader kit and its need to use an Infiniti G35. Replica...
Whoa! This is the cars they sell at the gas station. The little model cars.
Cars. A replica car is oftentimes built on a donor car. The process to build them is similar to a kit car, except the final result has an emphasis on appearance instead of performance. Unlike kit cars, replica cars are not unique design. They get their name because they are trying to replicate something that they are not. Most of the times, it's an extreme difference. For example...
Wait. So, like... What makes something... I'm gonna open up the Q&A for this one, so it's not just like a spam. What makes something like an original, right? Like, so if you wanted like a real 𝐶𝑯𝗽𝗶𝗶 and not a what he called this? It's called replica car, but he had like another word for it, right? It's just replica car. Stop saying, hey! What makes it came from the original Shelby factory? But like how much of it has to be like original? Is it just like the frame and everything? Like if you replace the engine in this car, is it no longer original? They go by VIN number and documentation? All of it? All original parts? So if you change out like any part, then it's not... What's the difference between replica and Restomod? Because the Restomod are the ones where it's like was it Restomod? I'm already losing my grasp on the lingo. There was the one where it's like based on a car and it tries to like recreate the original but using different parts. What's the difference between that and the replica car? What makes a replica is just the outside appearance, but also other parts as close as possible. Restomod needs to be restored as close as possible to the original. Ah. Can people even tell, though, between, like, a replica and a restomod? Original means all the original parts that the car came from the factory with. Do you ever get people in the car community that, like, make replicas and then try to pass them off as restomods? Restomod is original cars, replica is handmade. Restomod is restoration of original, replica is using found parts to replicate the other car. The difference is in the VIN sequence and serial number of the chassis. You can tell if you drive it constantly. There's a constant fucking thing all of the time. Oh man. Oh man. A replica car can use any part from any car. However, in the case of the 𝐏𝐶𝐵𝗶𝗶𝗶, it has to use authentic parts from the manufacturer. So what happens with cars that are more like rare, where there's not like parts that you can like... I just noticed it looks like a whale shark. It's got like the big open mouth. I'm sorry. This guy looks like a whale shark. You can make them. You have to make them yourself. So I guess in that case, restomod would not be, or like a full like restoration would not be possible. Only 900 Cobras exist, and now you have to custom make the parts for it. Ah, so I guess with these, then there's probably a lot of people like, oh no, actually mine is 100% original. I didn't have to make any parts. Yeah. Aftermarket parts too. Very few Shelby Cobras were made. If you want an original, you will pay for millions. If you want a replica, it's basically fake Shelby Cobra for a lot cheaper, but still having the look and power. Why would you even need the original? Okay, I'm gonna end the Q&A there. Huh. Like, why even get the original? Is it just bragging rights? Is it just bragging rights to say, yeah, I have a real Shelby Cobra? You Fisher thing, brothers. My uncle restores classic cars. He can take a car that looks like it needs to go to the scrapyard, make it look showroom new. Collecting? Bragging rights? Arclighting, the noise. A restomod puts modern drivetrains, brake steering, etc. in the original car, which makes it easier and more reliable to drive. Or Coast Fireling, for those restomods take a pre-existing car and modify it to use modern parts. Replicas are built from the ground up in order to look like something else. The potato radio thing for the $5. Shelby had extra VINs and built new AC Cobras 40 years after the last one was built. It's sentiment. Okay, so like I kind of get it, right? So like with like retro consoles and stuff, right? There's people will make like new copies, right, of like Pokemon games. Like Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy, right? People make those with like new plastic and stuff, versus there's also just original like Pokemon Blue in like the original casing and stuff, and they just like swap out the batteries. And then there's like just regular vanilla copies. Okay, so it's like similar. Okay, so like the swapping out the battery would be like restomod, and then building like a brand new, like with fake plastic, or not fake, like new plastic and new stickers and stuff would be replica. Okay.
The result has an emphasis on appearance instead of performance. Unlike kit cars, replica cars are not unique design. They get their name because they're...
And then kit cars are like unofficial ROMs. When they get like printed. People make like physical copies of ROMs.
They're trying to replicate something that they are not. Most of the times, it's an extreme difference. For example, DNA Automotive sells a replica
Pokemon
kit
analogy.
that will turn a Toyota MR2 into a Ferrari 360. I'm not kidding.
Why would you change it? It looks cute. It's a cute car. This is not a bad looking car.
Kit that will turn a Toyota MR2 into a Ferrari.
How did they do that though? How did they do this? Cute versus Ferrari. How did they do this?
Ferrari 360.
Like, the
I'm
shape
not
is
kidding.
just
You
so
heard
different.
those words right. They will turn a
'Cause it
freaking
sells.
normal looking car like a Toyota MR2 into a quote unquote supercar appearance wise. Replica cars,
But like on the inside, it's still the Toyota.
are a huge taboo subject in the car community. I personally am fine with them, but many people look down on these cars and ridicule them for being something they aren't.
What is this? This looks stupid, chat. This is the ugliest fucking car I've ever seen. Holy shit. Look at it. Bro, it's like in the character creator when you slide the mouth to be up above the eyeballs. That's a Lambo? A Diablo Lambo? Old Lambo? Lambo Diablo? That looks like shit.
And on that note, I'll end this video. I will most likely make a part 2 since I have so many other terms I want.
Ah. It's a fake Lambo? Oh, it's a knockoff. It's not real? No wonder Lamborghini's so protective of their brand if people are making shit like this and trying to sell it as them. Holy shit. Holy shit. It looks bad because it's fake. That's embarrassing looking. It's a kid car. It's a Ferrari. Let's learn more terms.
As promised, here is part 2. The title is self-explanatory, so I don't want to waste too much time with this intro.
A Lambo is protective. Ferrari is the one that's protective. Lamborghini doesn't care?
Let's jump right into it.
It's a Lamborghini.
Bone stock. This term refers to a car that is completely stock. To be stock means to be original, unmodified, or not have any aftermarket parts.
So this is like when you're looking for like the Shelby Cobra, right? If you want like the original with no new parts or anything. You get bone stock? Yes. Potato retailing dealers. Why? To get chicks. Oh, okay.
This term can be used as a friendly insult, oftentimes to tease beginner car enthusiasts who just got their first car. It's common for most people at car shows and car meetings.
Okay, so it's more of like a derogatory, like, oh, nice fucking Prius, jackass. Bone stock, question mark? Versus, both? Sort of like you bought it from the dealership. No? It's a slur? Basically. But then if I wanted to be like cool, I'd be like, yeah, this is my Shelby Cobra. Bone stock. Like that? Yeah, car people sure use a lot of slurs. Sort of depends on what sort of roles it comes from. No significant exterior or drivetrain modifications. Yeah, depends on the context. Well,
meets to ask what mods you've done to your car, as it's an easy way to start a conversation and learn about each other's cars.
So if I want to talk to a car person, I walk up to them, I point at their car, and I say, bone stock, question mark?
Having a bone stock car can make your car quite boring to talk about in some cases. Notice how I said in some cases.
That looks cool. That looks cool, chat. You can just imagine. You got fucking Frank Sinatra on the radio.
Because being bone stock isn't always bad.
Don't do that.
Especially for certain vehicles. For example, collector cars or super.
What was it? It was a Cadillac. Original Bel Air. Chevy Bel Air? Impala. Hold on. This? It's a 57 Chevy. It's ultra rare. Knight Rider 2000 is a Chevy. It's a Coochie Mobile. 57 Chevy Saxy. Oh, is that the full name? Tony Stark named dealers. So a new Prius bad and modded. It's bad and fake. Oh, okay.
Bad.
I'm
especially
learning.
For certain vehicles.
Not super rare?
For example, collector cars or supercars.
What is this? This looks like Bumblebee from Transformers. Tony Stark named dealers. So I read that. Immortal in Flames thing with a 338 RCR Holden Commodore timestamp 65 to 7016. Commodores I love like big trucks in the USA. They're so reliable. A 1969 Holden Hurricane is so cool. I will have to hold on. I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste it into my notepad. Because it's yellow? Yes, because it's yellow. It's a real Lambo. It's a Lamborghini Aventadori Spaghetti. Okay. There's a Volkswagen Lamborghini? Lamborghini's not a brand? Aventador? What's a Lamborghini? Lamborghini? Volkswagen owns Lamborghini brand. Oh, okay.
A bone stock first generation Acura NSX is very hard to come by, and it commands a lot more respect and actually carries more value than a modified one.
How much street cred do I get if I have a vehicle that was on Pimp My Ride? Or Coast Fire thing for dollars. When you buy a car, you probably want it to be bone stock. The last thing you want to do is buy somebody's budget modified hack job.
In fact, that is the case for
Zero.
a lot of cars, especially collector cars, is that most people return them to bone stock whenever it's time to sell them, because they actually sell for more stock than they do when they're
Oh, okay, so this is what somebody in chat was just saying. You want your car to be bone stock when you're buying it.
modified. That kind of carries true for most vehicles. It's counterintuitive to what you'd expect, but I explain it much better in this video.
It's like you think renovating your house is gonna make it go up in value, but actually people don't want anything fun. They only want plain, untouched everything.
Of stock, plain, and vanilla, I'll quickly define OEM, since that word is oftentimes used in tandem with stock. OEM is an acronym that means Original Equipment Manufacturer. For example, if you own a Ford vehicle and order a part from one of Ford's many
This car is ugly and I hate it.
official equipment manufacturers across the world, you've just bought an OEM part. If you buy a part that isn't OEM, then it's probably aftermarket. In the car community, aftermarket usually refers to performance parts manufactured.
You take that back? No.
To replace and upgrade stock parts on your car.
It's a Fiesta?
This process is referred to as modding. A side note I'll mention is that most non-car people...
The Fiesta's fine, just a bit angry.
People normally freak out whenever they hear aftermarket.
Pippa hates Ford? Maybe it's like ingrained in me. I don't know. It's like in the countryside and stuff. Everybody shits on Ford all the time, but everyone drives one.
Because to them, aftermarket usually means a cheaper substitute part made by some shady factory in China, while those aftermarket parts...
As opposed to the shady, cheap parts made in China, but assembled in Italy?
Certainly do exist.
Into a full car?
Most of us car guys don't ever use that kind of aftermarket. So whenever you hear us talking about aftermarket, the aftermarket mods that we're talking about are oftentimes an upgrade, and most of the times have better build quality in most cases. Whenever we say we've modified our car with aftermarket parts, it's a phrase that comes with a level of pride, except for when I kind of talked about how some cars are better bone stock, blah blah blah, you get the point, certain exceptions. Anyways, to us, modifying
Ford equals fix or repair daily, I've heard that.
Our cars is a way to express ourselves. Whether if it's in the name
of... The yellow one was cool. Ah! Too far back. The yellow one is cool. What is this? What is this? This is kind of like the Lamborghini Diablo kit car thing we were just looking at, but it doesn't look bad. What is this? A GTR. Nissan GTR. Oh, chat's going wild with this one. Is this a popular car or something? The Nissan GTR? Oh my god, Pippa, what? What? Godzilla? It's pretty neat. Oh, yes, too popular. Oh. Yes, also somewhat affordable compared to other supercars. Ah.
To us, modifying our car...
Isn't it illegal in the US? I don't know.
...cars is a way to express ourselves. Whether if it's in the name of performance, appearance, or whatever.
Why is it nicknamed Godzilla?
It's just what we like to do. So to any non-car people watching this video, just keep in mind that not all aftermarket components are cheap knockoffs. And for the love of God, stop freaking
not illegal, 25 years is up.
...out whenever we mention aftermarket. 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑rifto. This refers to a skilled inertia drift that only the most professional drivers and racers can accomplish. This phrase became a meme thanks to Initial D and...
Oh, the Initial D car looks different from how I remember it.
Fun fact, when I first saw this phrase, I kept misreading it as Kansai Dorito, which is not at all how you say it or how you read it. Anyways, speaking of Doritos, Doritos are also kind of another meme.
This is a guitar pick.
Meme in the car community. Kind of on the topic of that, not all cars...
What is this? See, this is kind of like the standard that appears in my mind when I think of, like, sports car. This is, like, what I imagine. This is an RX-7? Mazda RX-7. This is like the thing that, like, appears in my mind when I think of, like, commercials for overpriced car. Rotary engine love?
Cars have traditional V or inline
The plate gives way.
cylinder
Oh,
setup.
it does. Okay.
A certain breed of engines, known as Wankels, quickly garnered a cult following
That's a silly
amongst
name.
many Mazda owners. These
Wankels.
engines are better known as rotaries, and oftentimes are jokingly referred to as being powered by Doritos, since they're shaped like a Dorito.
It's a
I
gamer
won't go
car.
too in depth about
Wait, somebody was talking about this in Super Chats! Dorito car!
engines here, since I believe that they deserve an entire video all to their own. Someday I'll make a video explaining all the various engines, like boxers, rotaries, flats, inlines, Vs, and so on.
See, all the best things are Dorito shaped. HoloLive logo, whatever the fuck a Wankel is.
But for now, let's just keep on with this video.
It dies easily?
Eurobeat.
Oh.
Back to the topic of Initial D, another stupid meme,
You just call Eurobeat stupid? I don't think this guy knows his stuff.
legendary meme that spawned was Eurobeat. Eurobeat was actually a very popular British
Drop a
dance pop
dislike?
music throughout the 80s and 90s.
Fuck
So
you.
what the hell does it have to do with cars?
No, I'm not signed in.
Nothing initially. Get it? I used the word initially because it had nothing to do with cars until Initial D came along. Yeah, for various cultural reasons, Eurobeat was a choice of music for the famous anime.
Why are you so salty, dude? Why is he so salty, man? This guy's got like fucking anime girls on screen and stuff, and now he's like, Initial D, Eurobeat, trust me.
Initial D. Thanks to the show, this
Let him
genre
cook.
of music has stood the test of time or annoyed the crap out of you, one or the other, and the anime has spawned a ton of JDM fanboys and made several JDM legends known to oversee viewers. And even if you don't like anime, because of Initial D,
If you want to see my dream car, which I'm 80% certain you will like it, look up a Lexus LFA and listen to the amazing sound.
D,
Wait, is it true that with cars that they make the sound fake? That didn't make any sense. Is it true that with cars they create like systems to emulate sounds that the cars don't actually make anymore because the cars are actually silent and stuff? And it's kind of like with like, you know, like slot machines, how slot machines, they don't have to make the like sounds, but they create them artificially because people like the sounds. For electric cars, for some of them, as bad as indoors, honestly, the sounds fed up. In F1, most, yes. Some cars do, not all.
JDM culture and JDM influence here in the West exploded, and honestly that's amazing because our import scene has become, a lot of people who are in the import scene have joined it because of this stupid anime and all the dumb memes that spawn. But you know what, I respect the hell out of it
stream is blocked in the UK because got DMCA'd for Eurobros.
They
don't have cars like this in Europe anyways, probably. That's fine.
It is also a
sucks to
proven
suck.
fact that if you drive with Eurobeat music on, you become an instant drift god. Disclaimer, this isn't actually true. I'm not responsible for any crashes that occur due to anyone who believes that.
I wonder how many crashes happen while people are listening to Eurobeat and they're like, I gotta drift on the beat. And then they like they fucking like misgauge everything because they're like trying to time it with the music and they slam into a wall.
Speaking of JDM, JDM is an acronym that means Japanese Domestic Market. I fully define the term
Speaking from
and how to use it
experience,
properly
chat!
in this video right here, so I'll link that right up there. Anyways, you're probably like, Bleeded, you sure are recommending a lot of videos to us.
It happened to
I
Alex
don't like to
Albon?
repeat things that I've already said, and hey man, I'm just trying to get more views because your boy's now doing YouTube full time.
happens?
Too long of a story to cover here, so just go watch my videos and subscribe to me with like 5 fake accounts to help me out. Just kidding, don't actually do that. Instead, subscribe to me with at least 10 fake accounts.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, moving on. When talking about horsepower, brake horsepower is almost always the figure.
Is that a Briar horse? Philippe Pelinowski Caldera, thank you for the 550. The LFA's exhaust system was designed by Yamaha's musical instrument division, so it's got to sound awesome.
Many manufacturers use when showcasing the specs of their car. This is the power output of an engine measured at the engine's flywheel. For all the non-car people, you're probably like, wait, there's another way of measuring horsepower? Yes, there is. And that would be wheel horsepower. Wheel horsepower is the power output measured at the wheels. Most dynos measure wheel
How do you know the difference then when people are talking about horsepower?
And you're probably confused why this is even necessary, but I'll explain it as simply
doesn't
as
look real.
possible. Most cars make less wheel horsepower than brake horsepower, since by the
Say
time
it?
the power actually makes it to the wheels and makes contact with a surface, some power is lost along.
That's the thing, you don't. So can I like, if I spot somebody that is like pretending they know like a lot about cars and stuff, are they like bragging about their cars? Can I like fuck with them by being like, oh, really? How much horsepower does it have? And they'll be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll be like, is that wheel or brake horsepower?
The way. For this reason, most car enthusiasts actually use wheel
Come
horsepower
out.
when talking about our car's output, since to us, it's a more accurate representation of our car's potential.
Yes, do that?
Also,
Oh, I'm gonna be such an asshole. I'm learning so many new secrets. In Divinity, think with the 55, there's a clip from Licorice Recoil with Lexus LFA.
because most of us visit a dyno anyways to get our
Yes,
car
do that.
tuned whenever we...
Okay, so, alright, I'm taking notes. I'm learning a lot from this stream chat. So, what I do when I meet a car person, I point at their car, I say, bone stock. They say, actually. And then I'm like, how much horsepower? And they're like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wheel or brake horsepower. And they're like, what's the difference?
add more mods. I'm sure most of us
She's
remember
learning, yeah.
the wheel horsepower of our car better than our date of birth sometimes. 𝐂𝐚𝐭, a small, boxy,
And then
and
they die.
fuel-efficient car with hardly any luxuries. These cars are for people who could care less about cars and just use them for transportation. E85.
Econo box. So what's like an example of an econo box? Is that not just like a normal car? Back on noising, Dolores? Or you could just be nice about it, Pippa. No! I don't want to be nice! A Ford Fiesta! Oh, okay! Any Kia? Just cheap cars? Nissan Micra? Geo Metro? Driftfire thing, Dolores, Reddit Angel is not the one to learn from? Reddit Angel? Is that this guy's nickname? Oh my god. Oh my god, is there beef in the car community about Bladed Angel? Oh my god! Oh my god, is there like... Of course, Lamau? Yes? No, he's gaslighting you? There's beef about everyone? Oh man, we're looking up Bladed Angel call out next.
E85 is an abbreviation typically referring to an
He's
ethanol
fine,
fuel blend of
Lamau?
85% denatured ethanol fuel and 15% gasoline
Oh, I'm
or
so
other
ready.
hydrocarbon by volume.
What? Wait, what was all that? E85 is an abbreviation typically referring to an ethanol fuel blend of 85% denatured ethanol fuel and 50%. What? What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose? I hate him? Why do you hate him, Razorly? Driftfire, thank you for the $2. Yes, Lamau?
Ethanol fuel and
Come
15%
on,
gasoline or
come
other
on,
hydrocarbon
then
by
come to me.
volume. It makes for great fuel for high performance racing.
Oh.
Thanks to E85's greater heat of vaporization compared to gasoline. Alright, so these next...
So, do you mix this on your own? Or does it like, do you just buy it? It's corn based and less dino oil. Is this what they use in Brazil? Is that the pump? You just buy it. Oh.
Typically referring to an ethanol fuel blend of
Is that the pump?
85% denatured ethanol fuel and 15% gasoline or other hydrocarbon by volume.
You just buy
It
it.
makes for great fuel for high performance racing.
Semi
Thanks
thing
to
or yours, up
E85's
to speed
greater
on
heat
donut
of
is a great place to
vaporization compared
learn.
to gasoline. Alright, so these next few terms are going to be
Don't do it yourself unless you want to be dead. Imagine anything over $5. You remember those numbers at the pump?
pretty heavy to digest, so bear with me here. Rev matching. Rev matching
No,
is
donut
used
dad.
when downshifting to smooth the transition between gears and prevent shock loads through the transmission.
Rev matching. Woo! See, this looks cool! This looks cool, chat! I bet this goes faster than anything else. Look at this. Look at that. That's a race car. It's a Viper. Donut is fine. It's a Dodge Viper. Elias Malachi, thank you for those. Please, people, for the love of Pipkin, look up the Lexus LFA either now or after this, please! So many people
For
passionate
manual
about that.
transmission vehicles,
Lexus
this is a
LFA.
very important thing to know, so you don't screw up your car and make its lifespan shorter than that of a mosquito. Heel and toe. Again, this pertains to manual vehicles. Heel and toe is exactly what it sounds like. It's a technique that involves pressing the brake with your toe and then tilting your heel out to tap the gas slightly. This technique is used to make rev matching more efficient, and is a very important skill to master if you're looking to get the most out of your vehicle on a track or just for performance driving in general. For a more thorough explanation as well as a demonstration...
This is what the pedals look like in the arcade machines. Background noising until the shiny colors catch Pippa's eye. True.
Here's a link to Engineering Explains video about the subject. Blip. A blip is a burst of throttle in RPM as a result of giving the gas pedal a quick jab, especially during downshifts. This oftentimes results in the car making a blip sound. And most of the times when people use the word blip, they're going to refer to the sound instead of the action. Anyways, I've seen way too many people just call any sound.
Funny how I said I hate repeating myself, but I swear I told this story before. I just don't remember which video. This is how I know I've gotten to the point where I've got too many videos to go through that I forgot what I said in some of them. Yeah, become a streamer. It'll all blend together. Alien grunting, $2. Red, make it faster.
That a car makes revving. And this mostly upsets me whenever I hear a car downshifting on campus, and some snowflake off to the side is like, wow, what a show-off douche revving like that. Like, don't flatter yourself. You're not anyone special enough to be worth showing off to, you freaking normie.
Well, why your car make noise if you not want attention?
They're just trying to make sure their car doesn't die young, because last time I checked, repairing cars are expensive. So next time you see someone blip their throttle while slowing down, you now know that they aren't doing it to impress anyone. They're just looking out for their car.
Yeah, my car makes noise. Go to reality thing with us. You should check out how to drive a Model T Ford next, as the Model T was made before car standardization was quite different to modern cars.
Paddle shifters. Some automatic vehicles come with these paddles behind their steering wheel, marked with a minus and plus sign respectively. Their main purpose is to allow the driver to shift the car and put it through its gears manually. However, unlike a standard manual transmission, paddle shifters do not require you to physically operate a clutch, so they are oftentimes seen as a more efficient way to shift. They are a balance between engagement and efficiency. They will never be as fun as a traditional manual, nor as ruthlessly efficient as a CVT. But they have certainly become more and more popular.
Hold on, time to study. Time to study. See, this is like the Ford logo, but the Ford logo wasn't on the quiz. I would have been able to identify this. Partially because it says the entire name. But you know what? Like, some of these look like basketball fucking, like NBA logos. Jesus Christ.
Popular amongst manufacturers of modern performance vehicles, especially with luxury cars, supercars, hypercars, and even race cars.
Wait, what the fuck was that? No, hold on. Hold on. Because they sponsor teams. Okay, that makes sense.
Amongst manufacturers of modern performance vehicles, especially with luxury cars, supercars.
What the fuck is this? Bro! Fucking AI generated looking. What the hell? Suarez Delights. I would also like to see this Lexus Bugatti. It looks so silly. It's like somebody skinned a basketball and designed an entire car interior around it. What the hell? That's the Chiron? Andrew Tate car? It's about as bald looking as him. Jesus. It just looks so silly. Which one was the Lexus? Is this the Lexus LFA? What's with the Lexus LFA chilling? Are you guys getting paid? Are they getting paid? Do we have paid chills in here? Yes, this one is. Looks like a car.
Luxury cars, supercars.
This one is square at the bottom. This is kind of cool looking. This is kind of cool looking in my opinion. I mean, other than the fact that like it looks like it's still in its packaging with like this shiny shit. What is this? This is also Lamborghini? This guy's got like a Lamborghini boner or something. Every time I point out a car, it's a Lamborghini. Excessive carbon filter?
Hypercars, and even race cars. So
carbon fiber look?
Manual elitist comments, lol, paddles are for pussies compared to stick shift. Yeah, go to—
That looks cool too. I don't know if it's just like the fact that like it matches with the background and stuff, but it's like Halloween Batmobile. For cyberpunk and carbon, an angular look for the carbon fiber look. What is this? Koenigsegg? What is it? Koenigsegg? What is that? I've never heard of this. 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬? They sound wrong. 𝐂𝐚𝐭. What? This is like Bugatti? It's hard to pronounce. 𝐒𝐐𝐜𝐿. This is the 𝐒𝐐𝐜 car. Swedish? You said it right the first time? Yeah, I don't remember how I said it the first time. It's a hypercar. Boutique supercar manufacturer. Ah. Co-N-word segs. Oh, okay.
Tell that to 𝐵𝐴 𝐵𝐾𝐿 in his world record holding again.
Koenigsegg. Okay.
RS. Also, just a side note, not all paddle shifters are dual clutches. This is a very common misconception amongst fledgling enthusiasts. Also, dang, I didn't realize I'd throw so many transmission terms like CVT and dual clutch in this video, like I did with all the engine terms like rotaries and Doritos and whatnot. Doritos are not an engine, you know what I mean. I'm done. I'm getting to the end of this video. I'm checked out already. Anyways, I should probably make a video about transmissions too, now that I think of it. Someday for sure. Anyways, make sure...
This is $10. Pedals hate, 3 pedal love. So, like, how do people get... like sports cars, like the luxury cars, like Bugattis and Lamborghinis and Koenigseggs? Like, who buys them? Cause like you'd only be able to realistically ever get like one in an entire lifetime, right? It's like $100,000 car. Rich people, but like rich people don't even need cars. Nantrend, thank you for $2. CVT can continuously variable transmission. Go for custom millions. It's like luxury clothing, but like luxury clothing is also bought by like middle class people that want to feel rich. Is it the same thing with cars, and that's how you get people that are car poor? Nice PP, thank you for $5. People lights up like a Christmas tree the second you form drop. What? I mean, come on, man, leave me alone. Bladed angel call out. You know what? Damn right, I want to see the drama. I want to see the drama. There's no call out. Okay, never mind. Damn. Look up Lexus Elephant. Okay, I'm looking up Lexus Elephant commercial. Oh wait, somebody recommended a specific one. Hold on. Oh wait, no, this is about the Commodore. Okay, let's look at the Lexus first. Lexus LFA full production model. Park lighting is $678. The supercars are limited run, always go up in price. It's an investment. Ooh. That's an expensive investment. No, the exhaust sound, not the ad. Well, if the exhaust sound is so good, why don't they put it in the ad? I think they just did. Sponsored, not sponsored. Head comment, thank you for the $5. I hate to admit it, but it was 4 months before I realized you weren't 𝐴𝐻𝐿 me. Bullied so hard you became big. You thought I was 𝐴𝐻𝐿 this entire time? Excuse me? Painmonger, thank you for the $5. There was once a successful LOL streamer named Grossgore. He bought some fancy cars and now he's gross poor. Why do I get that so often? Like, I mean, that's first for 𝐴𝐻𝐿 me, but people keep like not realizing I'm not Punkalope and shit. Like, come on, man, I feel bad. Now I feel like I need to up my brand. I need to do something to stand out more. Holy shit. Azul Gaming, thank you for $5. It's easier to store money in the form of assets, like luxury car, and keep it in the form of cash money, and the government can just take. Well, and like just sitting on cash is not gonna adjust for inflation like real assets. Potato Radio, thank you for $5. Jay Leno has hundreds of cars and dozens of super hypercars. He has a channel, but maybe like BBC if you watch it. Yeah, Jay Leno's a huge asshole. I'm not gonna risk that. MCL, thank you for $5. Say Dio. No! You're not Punkalope! I'm not! Jesus. Leasing for $10. Pumpkin Pipami. Nasal thing $10. You have kettle laugh, not surprising. This is a thing for $10. I'm pretty sure people don't actually think you're someone else and you're just being silly. Hope so. People Mandrake and Joyce. Wait, you're not Punkalope! Oh my god, here we go. Okay, let's look up Lexus LFA exhaust. Amazing sound. Don't strike me down, MNM2255 car HD videos with 935k subscribers. This car sounds like an F1 race car? I'm not gonna lie, the only time I've seen like races and stuff is like when go to Buffalo Wild Wings and they've got them on the TV and it's only on one TV. Everything else is fucking basketball and football, and there's like this one tiny TV in the corner and it's doing like the Formula 1 stuff, and it's like, oh man, this is the only shit that's interesting, and it's silence. Okay, make the noises, funny car. So sorry then, MVP. Wait, you're not Pakora speaking English on Walmart Wi-Fi? Jokes, you're great, unique. Oh, thank you. What about NASCAR? NASCAR is good games for... Well, just good games in general. It was fun games with good soundtrack. But in terms of like actual like watching it, I think NASCAR is some of the most mind-numbing shit I've ever seen. Is this it? Is this what it sounds like? Is this ASMR for car people? Gil Blair, thank you to the Lord. Pippa, more video game and reading streams, please. I got a video game stream tomorrow. You guys are gonna certainly have a reaction to it. What is the cool thing? You mean I haven't remembered to pick at me all this time? Shut up! Spider God, they were the Speaking of other YouTubers, did you see that Tanya follows you? I did. It made me nervous. I was gonna send her a picture of my Crocs, but I felt like that might be too forward. I'm gonna wait a while. I still need a message case on. I'm just bad at messaging people. Picture of what? Why Crocs? Because her model has Crocs. Her model has Crocs, so I was gonna send her a picture of my Crocs. Not on my model, but... I have a pair of Crocs. They're Pokemon themed with Pokemon gibbets. Leave me alone. We're from Saxon thing for dollars. Definitely check out Hyundai Envision 74. It's supposed to go into production soon. Awesome aesthetics and power. Why Crocs? Because they're comfortable! What? Spaceman Pika, thank you for $5. You can get the same effect of NASCAR by flushing Skittles down the toilet. Demons ate my dog, they're $. Don't worry, sleep, but we still love you. Shut up! I wanna see. I'm not gonna dox my Crocs! Also, we're thinking of the 5,000 Pippa DMing her Croc pics. What? I haven't! Midlife for $. Wait, I thought this was Neanders. Oh my god! I'm not Neanders! It sounds like it's holding back. Bahmed $. Pippa sending feet pics. No, I'm not sending feet pics. It kinda sounds like... I don't know. Goodbye! Bungo bingo tango bingo thing the $2. Croc pics. Pippa, you haven't even gone on one date. What? Potato radio thing for $. Crazy Rockerman Chanel makes pulse jet cars that are cool. They sound like they're farting. Also, there's a kid's book with engine sounds. What? Okay. RCR Commodore. This from 6:51 to 7:16.
Welcome to RCR New Zealand. We were hosted by Camshaft Software.
Don't take me down!
Your fault that,
I can't afford to be blacklisted by both the British and the Kiwis!
That, conversations with you get awkward.
You're fired.
It's not your fault. You can only curl the bar. But the world is still your oyster.
Oh,
as long as you're willing to fight for it. You may not know where you're headed in life, but when you figure it out, your Holden will take you there. Because a Commodore is or was the
I would try to make a U-turn and cause the biggest wrecks possible. Very basic.
Comfort of knowing you no longer have to put stock in the options. And for a long time, you could close the door of this Commodore and think, well, people may let me down, but my Holden won't.
Cause we just do too many Subarus, dealing with the third degree from noobs. So here's a holding for you.
What the fuck?
So here's a holding for you.
What? Car people, are you okay? Okay, it just cuts off. Fugu, they realize the messages. No! It's just silent. It's just completely silent. Glad to know I'm not the only one huffing exhaust fumes. Holy shit. Okay. Well. That's the thing. His regular cars is Indy. He's actually in Pennsylvania. He was in Kiwi land for this. He won't take you down. He won't take me down. Violate alarm reviews and by the way, it's funny because you're a fan of preview YouTubers, so you're a lot like preview YouTuber name. What? What? Car people, please take your meds. Zinzending for $5. Group B spectators, if you want to see people recklessly endanger themselves in front of cars. I like how you guys just have like an infinite amount of like car channels. Like anything that comes up, you guys are like, oh my god, I know just the channel. I know just the specific video for this. Oh my god, you're talking about that guy? I know that guy. Also, have you watched this guy? It's like, no, I have not. I have not. Okay, what is this? Why do they get so close? Why do they stand on the track? Mute? I need to mute it. I need to mute it or I'm gonna get shut down again. Oh my god! Do you think these people, the drivers, do you think they're trying to account for the people there? Or do you think they just say, fuck it, if I kill someone, I kill someone. They shouldn't have been on the track anyways. Jimano Gamer thing, Dolores, Exofoom. Everything, Dolores, regular car reviews made a tractor review. Well, that's not a car review. No. You'll meet now. Had it coming. Oh, back on for a little second. James Casney, BB. Whistling Diesel probably has energy you might vibe with. Ow! Jesus, natural selection. I guess it's just natural selection. If they die, they die. This is why Group B no longer exists. What is Group B? Brigador, I think in front doors, the rules were very lax in Group B. Very, very lax. Mary Wackling can be chance of accidentally running over people is part of the thrill. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. This is Group B. What is Group B? Is rally car? Is it type of... When rallying got too fast.
Lancia 037 and the Peugeot 205 T16.
I'm so sorry, dude, but I can't understand a goddamn word coming out of your mouth right now.
The Audi Quattro, Lancia...
Audi Quattro!
037 and the Peugeot 205 T16, some of the most iconic names in rallying. Cars that pushed the limits of what was possible in a way that we haven't seen since. It was called Group B and is still held as the golden era of rallying.
I feel like these people will take me down. I'm just gonna go on a limb. 3.7 million views, Driver 61. I don't know this channel. I feel like they'll shut me down. Is it a good channel? Is it a good channel? I don't know, Top Gear took me down. Fucks at the BBC. No, he's indie? Is indie? Is high production
Group
value?
B was a class where manufacturers were allowed to go all out
Trading
with almost
dollars.
unlimited power, crazy aerodynamics and new exotic materials. It brought about new technologies like four-wheel drive, semi-automatic gearboxes and clever turbocharging systems. However, it was only for the bravest of drivers. The hugely powerful...
It kind of surprises me that like all these car channels can afford to have such high production value videos, because I would assume they're extremely poor from spending all their money on these goddamn cars. CPPC, technically $2. Whistling Diesel won't take you down.
Cars
Oh my
needed
god.
A lot of manhandling
See, this is
to
what I
thread
mean. You
them
guys are like,
through the
what if you
tight,
check out
twisty
Whistling
stages,
Diesel?
away from huge drops
Check out
and
this other
dodging
channel.
a sea of spectators. But how did this come about, and what can we learn from the
Magic
crazy
of
cars
sponsors?
that won in the Group B era?
Whistling Diesel
Rallying
sucks.
went wild
Oh,
in the 80s.
there's some
The
Discord.
FIA wanted to attract more manufacturers and
guy's a
so
professional
created
racer.
a class that would give the designers pretty much free reign. No power limits, no regulations on boost, and whatever exotic materials you liked.
this sounds kind of based. I couldn't even realize. Does a fish care when you get temp taken down? I don't think he likes it. Also, I just got a copyright strike on my channel that I have yet to tell him about, and I don't think he's gonna like that.
Rally cars over the years have been largely based on road
VelociPastor
cars, with
was
rules
not very happy
tightening
with
and
me.
loosening on how close the relationship has to be between the stock car and the ones that actually race the stage.
You
For
guys are
example, in
laughing.
the
I'm not
Group A
laughing.
class, the manufacturers have to produce
From what? From fucking VelociPastor.
5,000 road-going versions of the car before it is allowed to compete. In Group B, to lower the costs and interest manufacturers, they ruled that only 200 cars needed to be produced. Group B also allowed almost endless modifications to be made.
From what? From VelociPastor! I'm telling you, that fucking movie VelociPastor, where the goddamn pastor turns into a velociraptor, gave me a goddamn copyright strike!
Meaning the rally cars were nothing like the
The
road
watch-along
cars
we
at
did.
all. This approach really worked, attracting many manufacturers to Group B, names like Lancia, Porsche, Peugeot, Audi, Toyota, Ford, as well as so many more. Lancia took the Drivers' Championship in
That was
the
months
first
ago,
year
yeah.
of Group B with the 037. It was the last rear-wheel drive car to win in the WRC.
It's a free movie, that's what I'm saying!
It was incredibly light, using fiberglass and Kevlar for the body, and was powered by...
Imagine doing watch-alongs on Twitch. Ha! Travis $8 loving the car stream. Check out G-Wagon 6x6.
Mid-mounted 250
See your thing, July. This is why you do
engine.
react watch-alongs on
It has
Twitch.
much larger wings
But they're more fun on YouTube.
than many cars of the time, with a huge rear spoiler to stabilize the car at high speeds. It was supercharged to avoid turbo lag, and it was incredibly quick on the tarmac stages. However, it wasn't quite as quick on loose surfaces.
How do they set stuff like this up? Like when they're driving through like towns and stuff. Like, do they just like block off all the road access? Like, how do they get permission to do this shit? Desert Punk Games, boys. American car manufacturers would legit test their prototype engines and cars in street racing rallies in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Well, that's pretty neat. The Minecraft Reloaded thing, Redlars Pippa, you're falling into the car rabbit hole like I fell into the anime VTuber rabbit hole. As a car person, all I want to say is deeper than it's... What? What? Gabriel Fagundes in 550, look up Noriyaro, best car channel ever, plus he is watching stream. You watching the stream? What? We watched one of his videos. He was in the pre-stream chat, was he? Well, that doesn't mean he's still here. But he was on, we watched one of his videos, he was talking about the Atashas. Hey buddy, you want to collab? You want to get on stream talking about cars? You got filtered? That makes sense. That makes sense. This is very filtering content. If you're still here, though. Alien Grunting, Doors, weapons are loaded. Empress, Viva Pakistan.
So in stepped Audi with the Quattro, one of the most innovative rally cars of all time, a true game changer. It had an inline 5 engine with a very clever turbocharging system that produced over 450
So does
horsepower.
Doors. Whistling
It
Diesel
had a
abuses
small
cars,
valve
they're
that
awful.
kept
Oh no, is it an animal abuse channel? Hold on. Whistling Diesels. What's going on here? Come on. Frozen Shark Day, Doors, you can stream on Pomp. They don't care over there. Pomp is a federal honey trap. Okay, a honeypot. Let's see. World's smallest truck versus world's largest car. Driving a Tesla upside down, 10 feet tall wheels. I bought a $400,000 Ferrari just to destroy it. Is this guy like the
first
is this the FPS Russia of cars?
word that comes to your mind when I say Ferrari?
Fast red sports cars.
That's what I'm saying.
No, Keller! Lawsuits!
Oh. Oh. Are they really that bad? Are they really that aggressive? Is this like the Nintendo of cars?
Lawsuits. Ferrari has
He's okay, but an asshole?
Ferrari has been historically
Kinda looks like he'd be an
paranoid
asshole.
about what their customers do.
But as long as he makes good content.
90% of the time,
Yes?
someone using a Ferrari on social media.
Has Ferrari sued you yet? This keeps Ferrari awake at night? Let's get Ferrari's opinion on this. Incoming cease and desist from Ferrari. What the fuck?
I get a cease and desist letter, or can't wait to see the lawsuit in the
They sued an owner over modifying his car?
mail. It's not like, wow, that's a cool, fast sports car. A lot of people are scared. And those
Hope y'all don't get sued. Doesn't Ferrari sue for doing bodywork to their cars? I hope that's not true. Fuck Ferrari. Ferrari suing.
there's a lot of tension surrounding Ferrari. I have bought one.
Listen, Ferrari, if you wanna listen, we can talk this out, Ferrari. If you wanna up your street cred, all right, you know, it would be very valuable if you wanna give me a Ferrari, and I'll help you make it animeified. We'll work on some official anime Ferraris. It'll be great. It'll be great. Get in touch. Contact the Face Connect email.
We're gonna find out if that's true. I will say we have a slight history with red vehicles. I hope it's not red.
No chance. Oh no.
There she is. 2020 Ferrari F8.
Cloud pixeling $1. Fun fact, Ferrari sued Deadmau5 for putting a Nyan Cat livery on the car. CPPC Technic is my favorite auto YouTuber. Hell yes.
Only 3,000 miles on it. A lot of people were assuming that I would get like a used beat up 458 or something.
The Mesca sued for his
This is one of
Ferrari.
Ferrari's best cars. Ferrari doesn't like people using their cars in ways they weren't.
It is with great sadness that we must temporarily remove all of our posts regarding the GTQ vision because Ferrari deems that coach building its cars challenges their business and constitutes a trademark infringement, even if our design is also trademarked. What is coach building? We didn't learn this term. What is coach building? Ferrari butthurt? Bodywork? Custom bodywork? Gaslight? Don't even own the car when you buy it? Thus lighting. $. Get Ponko for the Ferrari collab? Coach Red Pill? I don't think that's what they're talking about right now. Coach building is body mods. So what are body mods exactly? Is it just like swapping out parts? Pimp Your Ride? Is swapping out parts? This is a dream come true? You have very odd dreams. Assert that thing for $2. Culver's equals shut up! Liquid thing for $10. Hey Pippa, I was thinking of making a Pippa Atasha. How does Face Connect feel about Pippa Atasha race car? Well, I'm fine with it. I don't know what my boss has to say, but don't worry about that. It's easier to ask forgiveness than it is permission. Changing the car's shape. Oh. So if it changes the car's shape, that's coach building? That's body mods?
Intended to be used. Where do you draw the line? Should I worry?
Oh, is this Deadmau5's car? This is a Ferrari. Okay, I can see why they were pissed. That looks terrible.
Worry about taking my car off road? Is it meant to go on a gravel road? Like companies hire aggressive legal teams because I would have done the same thing. If I make Ferrari say Ferrari and I put a cat.
I think Ferrari was in the right. You know what? I think they were fucking justified.
On there and I changed the logo itself.
Oh my god.
That is infringing on their copyright. I feel like if anyone else was having fun with their car and they wrapped it and put a funny name, the company wouldn't care. It's like popping a little pop can open. Like, probably slam though. Cody, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if this is meant to happen.
What is that?
Just talking about the key falling apart. Should I be worried about talking?
What? That's a fucking flash drive, man.
About something like that when it actually happened and being sued. I want to preface this entire whatever is about to happen with this car. I love the car. I plan on having a lot of fun with it. Like in a good way. Carbon here, carbon on the vents, carbon.
He's gonna fuck the car.
Doors, the entire doors are carbon. This is carbon. The seats are carbon. I am feeling very good about this because a pressure washer is probably not going to cut through that.
No, it's just gonna turn that shit into a diamond. There you go.
Stop. Just leave it.
This is me as a kid.
Warning. I feel like the driver warning should be like, you could get sued. As we get into these higher end vehicles, things are going to hold up extremely well. 𝐂𝐚𝐭, they literally smash them with sledgehammers before they send them out.
But why?
We have this plexiglass shield.
The fuck are they making the sex cars out of? Holy shit. Not advisable? Why not? I don't know. Carbon body? Is a carbon body? 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭. Oh, that makes sense.
A lot of you are probably like, wait, that doesn't look quality. It's plastic. This is much, much, much more durable than any glass or anything that you could put. It's probably only like $12 if you broke it. A core.
What? No.
Glass or anything that you could put.
Okay, what kind of car is this? What kind of car is this? First question, what kind of car is this, chap? What is this? It is shiny, zero, or a green. Is a Lambo? Everything's a fucking Lamborghini. Holy shit.
It's probably only like $12.
This is the replacement glass? It costs $11,000 to replace the glass on your Ferrari? That's a new car. That's a new car. You could buy a new car for the price of the window on a Ferrari. It costs I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it costs about $120 in China to make this shit and then ship it over. That's including shipping and taxing.
If you broke it. A Corvette C8 is like Ferrari's clay block before they.
But it's made in Italy? I don't believe you.
Carved the car out of it. Corvette just took the whole block. They're like, that'll work. They're like, yeah, looks good. Looks like a brick. So that will actually come out the bottom.
The car's got a rain gutter. See, that's what you're paying for, chat. That's when you buy a Ferrari, that's what you're paying for. It's got rain gutters. Oh, it's not a vending machine. No. It's not. That's not. No. Okay. Well, it did work out in the end.
So that's convenient.
Yeah.
We have a lot of room here.
Ooh.
Another warning. Oh, it's a how to do your own law. I did not realize it actually came with Ferrari gloves.
Those look like gardening gloves. What the hell is this? Daniel's here. I think I'm Big Tippy. What's with the gardening gloves? Worth every penny. How much are these? How much are Ferrari gardening gloves? Hold on. Ferrari gloves. Come on. Hold on. Those are definitely made in China. Oh yeah. Hold on. They're all in like red. I want like the official one. Brand Ferrari factory gloves and pouch. If you want to buy these on eBay, they're $100.
It's a tow hook.
It's a thread.
Not bad.
Not bad. Sure it's cross-threaded.
This came free. A Ferrari air compressor.
Oh, they were bootleg. Okay, well.
Piece of crap, dude. This is personalization specifications. Red.
So when you order your Ferrari, it comes with a receipt built in.
Air vent grip on dashboard. That's quite specific. They're like small studs for leather strap. These badges, if you were to add them onto a Ferrari that did not come with them, is over $14,000.
Are you serious? For these?
Strap these
Not
badges.
these. For these? For these little metal... I wish he was joking? What the fuck? For the price of another fucking car, chat. Holy shit. Prestige brands are jokes? Status symbol car? This should be fucking criminal. I'm just gonna assume if you own Ferrari, you're actually brain dead. Unless they want to sponsor us. Unless they want, in Ferrari, unless you want to make some, you know, Pippa Tasha cars. You know, I'm just saying, we could have a fantastic collab.
If you were to add them onto a Ferrari that did not come with them, is over $14,000. That is nothing compared to the cost of messing with the badge, which comes with the price of your life. That's a $72,000.
I bet you could pop that off with like a thumbtack.
Where did that come from?
Oh no.
What if we put little googly eyes on the horsey?
Oh, they're gonna sue you. Oh, they're gonna sue you! You fucked up!
Dude,
It's
get
so
it off.
fucking
Get it off.
annoying.
We're gonna get sued. We're still getting sued. Stop. And we have... Don't do that.
That's just rude. No, that was just rude. You know what? Not appreciated. It's a trampoline!
Something as simple as ripping the $30,000 stock exhaust off our F8 and putting a really loud one on could get us into some legal trouble with Ferrari.
They should put the, what are they called? The fart can. They should put the fart can on here.
Unfortunately, we do not care.
You literally just sold this. The guy's supposed to pick it up today.
Just push it over here.
Don't worry about it. Damn. No, that's a political taboo. They should do it. They should do it. What the client doesn't know can't hurt him.
Wheels.
Yeah.
Can I say that legally? Yes. It has a factory skid plate. They must have done that. For
Wait, what'd he say? Ferraris don't come with what?
Come with pretty wheels. Can I say that legally?
Oh, they don't come with pretty wheels. It looks fine.
Yes, it has a factory skid plate. They must have done that for like when you're rock crawling. We had one of the world's most aggressive tunes put on this car. So pops, bangs, everything. That's from 1K Motorsports.
Another pace. Ferrari is very sensitive. Okay, that's like fun though. Something fun though. Did Ferrari himself rise from the grave, make those batches, and then fall back over? I think he did.
Oh, man.
For a two-wheel drive car, this will kill you.
Okay, it did look like fun though.
That's f***ing scary! Then I'm just going to transition my weight onto the roof gently so I don't dent it. And then...
It'll pop back up, right? It's gonna pop back up. It's gonna pop back up, right?
We're just gonna stand up. That's that easy.
It's gonna pop back up, right? No? That was cool.
What are you wearing?
That was pretty good. It's my outfit.
He's gonna use this to hide from Ferrari's law team.
McThick. So
Yeah.
thick fillet. I
Yeah.
always bring protection. This is what I wear on the property in case I were to be attacked at any moment. I'm ready. We are now at the border of the most militarized place in America. If you zoom in up there, you can see the lovely sign that says thieves will be shot. Unfortunately, we've lost some people, but that's not what we're here to talk about. This car has now crossed into a very dangerous place. Once we cross this line, things could go very wrong.
He's invisible. What's he doing, bud?
You just drew that line.
That line. There's a slight concern that entering my driveway could kill us, and that's because it could set off the airbags. Right behind this bumper, there are some sensors that are very sensitive, more sensitive than Ferrari. We don't want the airbags to go off particularly because it could disable the entire car and then we have a bunch of stuff to deal with. We need
Just going down a dirt road can set off the fucking airbags in these cars? Is that true? Is that true, chat? Yes? Are you serious? Crappy sensors? Probably not. Probably? Sure, why not? Correct, sadly? There's no way, right? There's no way a fucking gravel road is gonna... No.
We need to be really careful about hitting stuff for the next 10 minutes till we get down the driveway. One last long...
It's
good
to stop
look at
poor
a fully
people.
intact Ferrari. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I think it was just joshing us, Chad. I don't think the airbags are actually that sensitive.
It's too easy. It's two-wheel drive. It just scooted up like a near vertical slope.
My car wouldn't even come up this hill.
That
Oh, he
is
disabled
nuts. Highly durable setup.
Off the cliff? That would be fantastic. I hope he drives off the cliff. You gotta do it for the content. You gotta do it for the content, Chad.
We're doing donuts in a...
I used to hate, how do I explain this? I don't know what the term for it is. So like, my family used to like going up into like the mountains to like just drive around and stuff, right? And I didn't like being in the vehicle with my sister because my sister, when she was driving and stuff, she had this really shitty van and she would like go flying around corners and shit. And I just every day I felt like I was gonna fucking die. Like, not every day, we didn't do it every day, but like when she was driving, just holy shit, like flying around the corners and shit, like going around the mountain. Off-roading, it's kind of off-roading, but it's like baby's off-roading because it's like just going up the mountain.
Freaking Ferrari.
It's just going up mountain drives. This feels very strange. I'm not used to seeing a Ferrari in the wild. This guy just bought this property just to dick around with his fancy cars. It looks like so much fun! Nature is healing.
Oh my gosh!
Go, little Ferrari, be free! Drive with the Mustangs!
Holy
Hop in, I have a 5-star reservation. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Potato Radio thing, George, does he have flex tape?
The real question is any of this legal? Absolutely not.
But we were making more money than we knew what to do with.
Rally car, baby!
How is it not legal? This is fine, right? What did he do that's illegal? What did he do that's illegal? What's illegal about this?
Oh, that was a big one.
No idea. Where's there? I think it was
Uh-oh. E-dip recovery, all that is coming out now. Just from that, I didn't even do anything, dude. This is nuts how well it's
At least
doing,
this
though.
is fake. My car got keyed on Friday. He holded $4,849 and smiled as he did it. My 24-hour 360 dash cam got him doing damage in police hands. I hope you sue him for everything. Sue him for emotional damage.
Dinner to make it to, so I'm gonna see if I can get us there a little quicker. Hold on, I know a shortcut up here.
You can't even see where you're going.
Quiet down. I'm trying to see where I'm going.
No, that's the woods. That's the woods. That's the woods.
It's fine.
No.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Ooh, it's fine.
Dude, the branch just went through the hood. It's a safety feature, so if you hit fences or guardrails, they go up through there.
That makes sense because then you can take it and you can use it as like evidence and stuff. And when you go to the repair shop and they're like, "What'd you hit?" You just reach into there and you show them. Look, deer leg. Why does this hurt? What do you mean, why does this hurt? Why are you hurting? That's so smart. It's so smart.
I made the driveway nice and clean.
Squirrels can live in there.
So that we can do this.
Whoa! What's he doing now? Oh, no, it's a different thing. What? This looks very fun, it does. How you doing, baby? Pimple, this hurts. Stop! Yeah, just open your mouth wide.
Stop! I think a grinding will be probably better than a cutoff wheel. How's the jet fuel conversion coming?
It's all done. What are they doing?
Ready to go. Most people with Ferraris don't wash their own cars.
I don't like where this is going. I don't think I like where this is going, Jet. What would they? Grinder Sparks delicious.
I actually have a little pride right now. Oh. I am washing my own car. The best way to wash your Ferrari is with, of course, it's a 3,300 PSI power washer though. That's the problem with the hood scoop. It's impractical because it fills up with dirt.
Oh, this is fine. Oh my god.
Look how clean it's getting.
That's so clean. Yeah, just power wash your car.
They put a trend in the hood. There's a trend.
They did think of everything, didn't they?
Woo!
Assuming that can get wet. Contrary to what you all may think, I actually care a lot about my cars.
It's carbon fiber, it's fine. Well, it wasn't fine when he stepped up onto the fucking roof.
Especially the red ones. That's why I bought this. This large piece of... This is a huge bubble that goes around the car to protect it from stuff like helicopter crashes.
Where'd you get this from?
https://www.chinaspyballoon.net. They're running a sale right now.
Nice.
I had a bunch of white ones, but they're all out of stock.
Oh.
Wait. We have a freshly filleted Atlantic cod. This
What
came
the
out of
fuck?
freezer section at Walmart.
Chat, what are they doing? Chat, is this something rich people do to their cars, unironically? There's another thing for those, if you can find them. Oh, if I can find him, Dad is not letting me use my insurance till the police catch him. He is a regular at my store I work at. Make sure you have a cam. Yes? Is this a fetish? Yes, probably. Gotta protect the paint, jar car, bubble wrap. It keeps the dust off. I don't think you need to turn your car into a fucking life-size snow globe in order to keep the dust off. I think you could just probably, like, deal with a little bit of dust and take it through the car wash every so often.
Let's say I set this broom here and it just like falls on the car. Would this protect it? I don't think the broom is a problem, really. The kid in the TikTok threw a stepladder on his Enzo Ferrari.
Wait, Ferrari sells these? Or is this just like a trend? Is this like a rich person trend?
And I was like, wow, that could protect my Ferrari.
Wow!
Dude,
Wow!
That's actually sick. This ladder's not big enough.
You're right, chat. It will keep the pores away. Oh my god!
That's actually sick.
Oh, missed.
Didn't even hit it.
I don't think this ladder's big enough either.
Don't use car washes? Okay, buddy. What's wrong with car washes? What's the complaint about car washes? Drop another car on top of it. I'm just waiting for it to pop.
Take the ladder off. See, it's repelling me.
Oh my god. It scratches the paint?
Let's try something else. Give me a hammer.
Car washes ruin good paint? It's actually working! Chat, this is actually working! Maybe the snow globe machine is not so bad. Jeremy, that's it. Thank you for the $2. He's building a wife? What? Hey, it's just like Twitch! Holy shit, chat. Somebody earlier said it's Lumi. Now I understand. There's like 5 people in my audience that watch both of us that are like sitting there like, oh my god, I understand that. I'm gonna go with mine next. Oh my god. The dome. Jesus. It's just like Lumi, the jiggle physics and everything. I'm amazed it didn't pop. Like, I am genuinely surprised this thing did not pop. Like, that's kind of... 1 second left. I'm genuinely surprised it didn't pop or anything. Also, he didn't really destroy it. You know, he said he was going to destroy it. He didn't. Since then, think of the 22. Clickbait YouTube cancer. Dude didn't destroy anything. Hi from Brazil, by the way. Hello! They're just trying their darkest to pop the bubble. He teased hard, he did. I mean, he did do crazy stuff with it that you wouldn't normally see somebody do. He destroyed his soul. Almost midnight, by the way. It is almost midnight. It is almost midnight. I feel like there is way too many super chats. I don't think I'm gonna be able to read them all tonight. Man, that stream like flew by though. I didn't expect cars to actually be this interesting. Is that wrong to say? I didn't expect it to actually be so... I don't know. I never want to save it for another stream. Yeah, probably. The super fun? Cars do be like that? Oh, we'll do motorcycles next. And we'll see the same 10 jokes in chat non-fucking stop about, oh my god, do you mean donor cycles? And I'll be like, thank you, Anon, for the $5. And then 10 seconds later, did you know they're called donor cycles? And I'll be like, thank you, Anon, for the $5. Very cool. And then somebody in chat will be like, by the way, Pippa, did you know they're called donor cycles? Thank you. Very cool. Sandalphone, thank you for that $2. They nearly give my Ferrari soul a heart attack. Do you actually have a Ferrari? Do you have a Ferrari? You say Ferrari soul. Do you have a Ferrari? Cause I mean, I'm just saying. You know, they what? Did you know they're called donor cycles? Shut the fuck up. Billy Witch Doctor, thank you for $5. Thank you. He identifies as a Ferrari. Thanks for holding your doors. Did you know they're called donor cycles? Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna make a poll. I wanna know. Before we end things off. Favorites of these options. I can't list like every option, but like there are some that I have seen on here, like seen you guys talk about. Okay, do you guys like Lambos, Ferraris, classic cars, or like? Hold on. What's a better way to say? Okay, like sports cars. Ooh, cars for racing, or rally cars. Yeah, we'll add that. What do you guys like? What do you guys like? Mechanizing dealer. So which of these cars are you going to get? None of them. None of them. $3K Japanese rust buckets for me. You import them from Japan, the rust buckets. No, I think for the $5, all of them are overrated. Gotta be the 1996 Toyota Camry for me. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 think gonna be 1 year, 10 months, 7-day free super, less than 2 months until 2 years of membership. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. How are we already coming on 2 years? That one guy who's at fuck it, thinking $, watch an LA takeover video. LA takeover. We're like right at the end of stream. LA sideshow takeovers? This is by Vice. They'll probably shut me down. What is this? What are takeovers?
Vehicles are now sitting in tow yards around the city like these. Police say that these were involved in illegal street takeovers that they broke up. Now police are hoping to make drivers think twice about participating by hitting them in their pockets and by taking away their cars.
What?
Street takeovers and racing are a huge problem in many areas. Police announced that a crackdown happened. You can see photos
of... No fun allowed? What's happening? Why would you do anything like this in California, though? There's like a million cameras. You're gonna get caught. Carlos, thank you for the 25 Mexican spit. What's your dream car? Mine's a C8 Corvette. I don't think I have a dream car. I don't really know enough about cars to make like a educated decision on them. Rat Crab, thank you for $5. Honestly, get a Honda Fit, mad reliable, great on gas, small on the outside, big on the inside. Jeremy Pettit, thank you for $2. Too long didn't watch something about donor cycle. Shut up. Lord of Possum, thank you for $2. Hi, Rabbit Girl. There's like I think unironically, like this kind of S told somebody thank you for $2. Take over cringe. I like cars that look like they came out of a movie. You know what I mean? So I guess like replica cars, but they're like replicas of like movie vehicles, you know? Or they're like an exact like vehicle that was in the movie. I just think there's just something so like charming about being able to say, yeah, like Jurassic Park Jeep. Like, oh, look, it's the Jeep from Jurassic Park. Look, it's the DeLorean. The Batmobile. Knight Rider. Yeah, it's like, it's... I don't know, there's something funny about it. I like it. I like it. But also, maybe that's just because, like, I don't know much about cars. So, like, I default to, like, the... Like, that's just what's cool in my mind. You know? They're blocking public roads to do this? Are you serious? $2 and $2. Gymkhana would be a good end video. What is that? What is that? Last video. Mochizuki thing indoors. I drive a 2023 Honda Ridgeline. I love it. Oh, this was one of the things that was on here. Oh, hooligan! This is a word we learned! We learned this word, chat!
Oh no!
Pippa, you would like Doug DeMuro?
This just in.
I think he had like a little cameo on screen for a second. You guys went insane, right?
Mishap today in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
What is this? We need Doug DeMuro hate. Rip Ken Block. It's not a word, it's a brand. It's not a word, it's a brand. It's like Jackass for cars. Is it a brand that co-opted the word, perhaps, to become like synonymous with it? Or is it like the word comes from the brand? Yes? Oh, okay. What the fuck? How he got the whole ass street empty? What is this? Is this Cuba or something? What the fuck? What the fuck? Rip Ken Block. I don't know who that is. It's Miami Beach? Why is it so empty? Resounding. Have boys say that have you ever played Need for Speed Underground? I have! Minecraft Reloaded. The Lord say my introduction to Lumia was 2 clips hating on Capibis. How do I see? How see do I move on and make her the last PC member I don't have a problem with? But I think it's very simple. I think it's very simple. Just don't care so much, dude. Just don't care so much. Selflet, thank you for the $10. You should look up Cannonball Run when you have time. Mochizuki, thank you $2. With enough money, you can close any road. Oh, Ken Block was the founder of Hooligan. You can just stop caring. It's not a big deal. I feel like, because like from an audience perspective, you know, like if you've been in like more rowdy audiences, like you're probably used to it, right? But I'm gonna explain something. Okay, so other content creators not liking audiences, or like audiences having like a bad reputation and stuff, is not like a mark against you. It's just that some content, right, and some like creator cultures do not like blend together. I don't know what Lumi actually said about Capipis or whatever, but like just like there have been like people that are like, oh fucking like Capipolis, man. It's like, it's just kind of an inevitability that when a community gets large enough and has like a specific culture to it that is not like homogenous with other cultures, that people will notice the members of the community and be like, oh, it's those guys, right? And this isn't like a me exclusive thing. There's a lot of content creators where it's like the most notable, like notorious example that I can think of is like Dreams fan base, right? You guys see like Dreams fan base, they have like their very own specific culture. And that doesn't, it can transfer over fine to other Minecraft YouTubers that are in kind of like the same sphere, but it doesn't transfer over to like every Minecraft YouTuber, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of something that you just have to get over and deal with, and don't place too much personal identity on being a fan of somebody. You know, just enjoy, if you enjoy people's content, you enjoy people's content. If somebody's like, I don't like this streamer's chat, you know, then just don't act like you're part of that streamer's chat when you're in somebody else's chat, you know? When in Rome, you gotta adapt to other people and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm your loyal servant, Tiba. What the fuck? I know literally nothing about Dream. What the fuck are these people doing? I feel like I'm watching a fucking Red Bull commercial. The best bad thing in the learns. I don't know, man. I'm just here. It was a joke. Leave me alone. I have brain damage. Yeah, but if the pet kid, what is your wisdom? It technically is. Are these people sponsored by Red Bull? Because holy shit, that would make so much sense. That's the vibe. It is the vibe. This is seriously the vibe. This is serious Red Bull moment. Oh, it's Monster in the Hoonigan house? Oh, they're Monster Energy, really? Holy shit. Wait, just what the fuck? American eating, are we just ignoring that sick ass jump? My brain can't process everything that's fucking happening. This is based. The pilot of the helicopter is actually more crazy than the driver of the car, jumping over him. Holding a hover between those pillars with one move in your rotary clip is insanity. He's a real stunt driver by choice. Jesus, it's a Subaru. Started thinking about 550. I tend to control the Pipkin better in others' chats. Here I go all out. Well, I'm glad you can go all out here. Controlled safe hydroplaning is fun stuff. How much this shit got cost, man? What did they do this for? There's no way that like 5 million subs on YouTube is actually funding all this, right? Like, is this like a whole brand or something and they just sell their fucking stunts and shit? Like, what is this? Sponsors? It is a brand? There's gotta be like, yeah, merch and stuff. It's a huge brand. Motherfucker's drifting the helicopter too, holy shit. What are they gonna do now? What? Oh, just get in. Okay. Alright, goodbye.
I'm Travis Pastrana down here at Pastrana Land Subaru, and we have the perfect Subaru
Ad time?
for you. Ah, looky over there.
That's
the
skit?
perfect flip opportunity if
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever seen one.
It's just like the Reliant Robin jack.
It's like the future. but
Jesus Christ.
And over here we got a mechanic special. One owner, he still lives in her.
Whoa!
And who can forget the Woody? This one has gluten-free doors. And our latest addition, the all-new Subaru
This is question for another day. Oh, this is the real ad. Okay, this is the real ad.
All-wheel drive and
all-wheel drive. Is this the car he just did everything in? I don't think so, right?
But I still gotta give her my stamp of approval.
He's about to do crazy stuff. Yeah, this is the real ad. Jeremy Penton thing with $2. Deja vu. I forget the rest of the song. Deja vu. I just been in this place so far. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. It's so hard when I try to leave me.
Approved. Oh yeah, Travis approved, baby.
Travis approved. He has a different car. Okay, anyways. Your OB plays furiously. Alright, are you guys ready to find out? So I asked you guys on Twitter. I was like, I'm gonna play some video games. I'm gonna play a video game, and it's gonna be what did I say exactly? I was like, I don't remember what I said exactly. But I asked you guys on Twitter, I was like, I'm gonna play a video game on stream tomorrow. Can you guess what it is? And you guys were guessing. And then somebody was like, is it chorus related? And I was like, turn on BGM. I was like, kind of. And so people were guessing a lot of stuff, like Pokemon Masters EX and stuff. I saw people guess Infinite Fusions. I saw people get so much Pokemon stuff. You guys are not ready for this. You guys are not ready for what I have planned for tomorrow. I wonder if I should announce it now or just like... Maybe I could just raid into the waiting room. Although a lot of people probably don't understand the context. I don't know. It might be like a dead meme. Might be a dead meme. I'm gonna... Here we go. Pokemon dating sim? I'll play the trailer. Okay, who recognizes it just based on the music? Huh?
I am awake, I am walking the sea. You say to me, I am only a nursing. Blah, 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 blah. I shake my head.
Let's go! No, please, yes! Yes! Why? Because of the fantastic looking gameplay, obviously. Is that the cat who looks like Salvador Dali? It looks so cute. I'm yicking out, bros! Please. Okay, those of you who are sitting there in chat, like, I have no idea what this is. Don't worry about it. Don't look anything up. You're just gonna experience it, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, Pippa, fuck you." And then the rest of you who are aware of this game are probably sitting there, and you're wondering, "What the fuck does this have to do with Chorus, Pippa? Why did you say this is Chorus related?" Well, that's because. Oh, that's an oversized image. And here's the thumbnail. It's the same voice actor! It's the same goddamn voice actor, chat! The voice actor, well, one of Chorus's voice actor in Pokemon Generations is our protagonist, the Alex Eggstein, whatever the fuck his name is. They share a voice actor. That's right, my husbando. And one of the potentially most hated video game protagonists of all time have the same fucking voice actor. This will be pain. This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. I watched somebody play through this a long time ago, but like, this is kind of like older now. This is 8 years old. 8 years old. This is just his trailer anyways. But yeah, like I remember watching somebody play through it. I think Medicare talked about it. It was a shitstorm. It was a shitstorm. So I am so ready. You know, I'm curious. Is this actually gonna live up to how terrible everybody's made it out to be? Yeah, it's yick. It's actually pronounced Y2K. A postmodern RPG. I'm so ready. Why do you hate us? Did he voice in anything else? Yeah, so the Pokemon Generations Chorus voice actor is, oh fuck, his name is Christopher Nyosi? Christopher Nyosi? Something like that. I don't know. He voices protagonist, and I guess he voices a lot of stuff. I think that might be the one that also does does Goku. I'm not sure. I don't know. My favorite Chorus voice actor is actually the one from Pokemon Masters. But, you know, this is fine. This is fine. It's still gonna be fucking hilarious. It's still gonna be fucking hilarious. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys are so excited. Yeah, sorry the game. I'm gonna yank! Ah, I've heard about this. I feel like if you've been on the internet within the past 10 years, you've probably seen something about this game. It's pretty fucking infamous. This game and like Depression Quest and like All those other fucking walking simulators and stuff were all in kind of like the same vein of people fearing for the end of the games industry and blah, 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 blah. But really, they were just some shitty games. They're just some shitty games. Well, who knows? You know, maybe 𝐒𝐡 is actually not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe everybody's wrong. I'll read some articles out, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much. I'm kind of torn. I don't know. I might explain a little bit of the stuff about it, but let's just say people have a lot of strong feelings about 𝐒𝐡, and we're gonna find out if it's a game deserving of those feelings. All right, now what do we read? What do we read? James Casney, thank you for $5. 𝐒𝐡 should be pronounced yak. Bankrupted �ＷoJack, thank you for the 319. So this is what I get for giving up my lunch money. American Neat, thank you for $2. Chorus is John 𝐒𝐡. He's insufferable. Mr. Yura, thank you for $5. There's no way you are gonna endure through the whole game. We'll see. I don't know. Probably not the whole game. We'll have to see. If it's like suffer maxing to the extreme, it might be good content. But if it's just like painfully boring, we'll see. Want to shout out your appearance at Anime Central? Am I going to Anime Central? I have no idea. I usually find out these things like last moment. Not through fault of like management, but through fault of me not looking at the goddamn calendar literally ever. I tend to keep my weekends free. Peppa, please. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be at Anime Central! Yay! Maybe! I don't know. I don't see anything about that. I don't know. I might be at Anime Central! Yeah. Every day's a weekend for Pippa. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, who should I raid? There's a lot of you tonight. I don't want to dump you off on somebody who isn't wanting to, like, ready to deal with quite that much spam. NASA? Is NASA streaming right now? Oh my god, she is! Actually, I lied. I am gonna dump you off on somebody who's probably not ready for the spam. But it's okay, because I already talked to her. So hell yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good night. And please be nice to Nasa. She's a Japanese speaker, doesn't speak very much English, but she's very cute. And yeah. And she wants to interact with the English side more. So if you guys are nice to her, you know, I have JP streamer, no pander to you, maybe. Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Oh, too cringe! I'm not in my Shippa outfit. Oh, too cringe! Bye bye!